What's
Uh,
going on? Yeah,
just
I can agree.
just finished dinner, so
What'd you eat?
I made chicken and grits.
Oh yeah. Yep, I remember now. Oh
How's
yeah. I don't see you on.
I'm not on. I'm on my character select screen.
Oh, okay.
Give me a sec.
No worries.
Um, Deciding what character to go
Every single one at the same time.
on. Multi-boxing.
Yeah, you can do
I have a
that.
friend who runs two accounts. He pays 2 subs a month, and I'm just like, it's so much.
So he pays $30 a month to
Play two characters at the same time.
interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I
don't
could never. I could barely focus on one.
yeah, now I'm good on all that stuff.
All right, I'm on.
Oh, well,
Dude, my fucking mouse broke. I
it.
had the same I had the same Corsair gaming mouse for 5 years, and it broke yesterday.
Ooh,
So I'm using an old Red Dragon mouse, which is they're like $15 mouses, like or mice or whatever, right?
right.
And it's like it's so light and it's so like clunky and it sucks. But it's a gaming mouse, so it still has like 6 buttons on it, which is like all I need. So
Yeah.
I ordered a new Logitech mouse because Logitech is having a sale right now on their website and on their store on Amazon. And I got a Logitech G502 Hero mouse, and it's originally like $89, and I got it for like 45, and overnight delivery because they had one local to me. So
Now,
I'm gonna have a brand new like $90 gaming mouse tomorrow.
are you are you using a mouse that's got like are you using your buttons like on your key or like on your bar, whatever the hell it's called? Your action bar? Are you linking things from your action bar to your six keys?
Yeah, just a couple.
Yeah.
Um, I click some abilities, but I also have some keybinds, and then I have stuff bound to my mouse, so it just depends.
Yeah, 'cause when I was in Vegas, I went to Vegas for Comic-Con up there, and there was a Razer store, like an actual store, and I went in there and I bought um shit, I don't remember. Oh, I bought the Razer Viper V2 Pro. I think
Mm-hmm.
this thing's like almost $200 or whatever. But when I was there, there was one that damn near had like fuck, dude, like 12 buttons or so that you'd press with like your thumb.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like what you're talking about?
You're talking about like the mini keypad mouse?
Yeah.
No. I just have like the side buttons. I don't have a keypad mouse. I hate those. I mean, they're cool, but they're not for me, you know.
That seems like a
So,
lot.
I feel like I would misclick them all the time. I'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's 2," and it's actually like 6 or like 8. Like I don't know. Like it's I feel like I just wouldn't be very coordinated with it. No, the one I got has 12 buttons, but they're kind of like on the like outer edges of the mouse. And then like the 12 buttons includes the right click, left click, center button, the mouse scroll wheel click, stuff like that. So it actually has like 4 or 5 buttons.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have a keypad. But I already have a Logitech
Ooh,
keyboard.
there's a
So
fresh one. Yeah.
And I was like, and my old Corsair mouse, because it was 5 years old and I didn't buy it, it was given to me at the time. So like I didn't have like a warranty on it or anything. So I was like, damn, this thing finally fucking gave out after 5 years.
Yeah.
And it was really annoying is that the right click and like the DPI set button like gave out. So I couldn't right click anything, which is like really annoying, especially because I've been playing some Minecraft recently and like you need right click for Minecraft.
Yeah.
Uh but I plugged it into my laptop because I have an old gaming laptop and the right click still didn't work, and then I plugged in my cheap old mouse to my new computer and it worked the right click. So I was like, ah, it's just the mouse just finally died. So, but I mean,
Yeah.
5 years was a lot of work out of an old Corsair mouse, but it's great. I mean, I got it for free, and I was like, shit, I'll take it. But when it came out 5 years ago, I think it was like $65, so it wasn't a cheap mouse, but it was certainly just getting old.
Yeah. I freaking dude, I got rejected out of so many groups last night. Like I could not
Mhm.
get in a single fucking one. It was
Damn.
ridiculous. Yeah, I think I got rejected from like legitimately 60 to 70 of them. Like
Yeah,
flat
you're
out.
gonna have a hard time if you're not a healer or a tank, honestly. And then they are really specific with the DPS they pull, especially on Tuesdays, because Tuesdays is reset day, so everyone can join, because everyone has their lockout wiped clean.
Right.
So they usually just pick whoever is available and super like overgeared. Uh,
Why did it disappear? That was weird.
I don't see a lot of fresh groups. I mean,
I had fucking 4 light stones.
try that one.
Oh.
Cool.
Fuck man, that's so stupid.
Oh, I also am 440
Oh, I
signing up
know.
for a normal group, and it drops 415, so I'm over geared.
Yeah, I am. I'm like
Not
right
over geared.
there. Yeah, I'm like right where I
Yeah.
need to be.
I uh I got a good vault on my Demon Hunter
Mhm.
tank. Um and I went from 413 to 415 because I replaced my lowest piece. So that was pretty nice.
Oh yeah. How is y'all? I is good, dude.
Mhm.
Oh, this isn't where I want to be. I'm gonna go to the auction house. Over there. Can't wait till I can use whatever fucking mountain I want to fly. When did you say that's gonna be? Is that coming soon? You said or no?
I think everyone's hoping for July 11th, but they haven't confirmed if Dragon Riding is going to be in the old zones.
Okay.
Um, around that time, July 11th is going to be 10.1.5, and right now we're at 10.1. So there's going to be that new 9 boss mega dungeon that's going to drop heroic level item level loot. It's supposed to be like super difficult too. It's supposed to be kind of like in between heroic rating and mythic rating difficulty. And
Yeah.
mythic rating, like most people don't even try, but heroic rating is something that people like usually can work towards. Um, and I think it's gonna drop around like 415 to like 425. I think I said.
The
I don't
mega
remember
dungeon?
exactly. Yeah, but it's supposed to be super difficult. But
Yeah,
they
because
haven't
there's only like
really.
one difficulty, right? They're not even like.
Yeah, it's just a mythic dungeon, mythic magic mega dungeon. And then usually when it gets put into keystones, like the old mythic mega dungeons, they split it into two, so it's like one half will have 4 bosses, the other half will have like 5 bosses.
Okay.
So yeah, They did that with Shadowlands. They had a mega dungeon called Tazavesh, which was a mega dungeon that came out, and it was like super hard. And then there was a hard mode version of it, which made it even more difficult. And then when they made it to a keystone, they split it in half and had one half be Gambit and the other half be called Streets. So they split the like narratively they kind of split like in the middle of the dungeon and they just separated it into two mega like regular dungeons. So you could do it during on keystones.
Yeah.
But when
What
it comes out, it's not gonna be keystones. It's just gonna be regular mythic.
what is this AOTC thing that they're talking about?
AOTC is called Ahead of the Curve. It's when you get the last boss on heroic difficulty defeated before the next raid comes out. A lot of people don't get it,
Is it
but
a
my guild.
title?
Uh, Let me check.
Because I mean,
Raids legacy. Uh, wow, does it have it? Oh, there it is. No, Ahead of the Curve. Scale Commander Sakura. Defeat Scale Commander Sakura, then Aberrus the Shadow Crucible on heroic or higher difficulty before the release of the next raid tier. So, a lot of people don't get it. If you're not like a raider, it's not like a huge deal. It's just a legacy thing.
mhm.
Um, but my guild has done it 6 times now. We've killed Scale Commander Sakura 6 times now on heroic. So like heroic's like pretty lame on like for our guild right now. We're kind of bored with raiding because we've it's so like heroic is so easy right now. But the
Yeah, you
thing
said you
about
did it in like 2 hours, right?
yeah, we did it in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
The whole raid on heroic difficulty in an hour and a half. And it's like I will go and pug raid like this on like my alt on heroic difficulty and we'll be there for like 4 or 5 hours and I'm like, oh my god, this fucking sucks. Like
Damn.
yeah. I mean, when did this guy get it? He got it 6/26. So he like just got it and I we got it on the 11th. So
What what's up with when people say they're looking for a recraft? Are they trying to make something a higher level that they already
yeah,
have?
so you can get like these token things that are made by engineers. And what it is that you can put a piece of crafted gear up onto a crafting order for a recraft. And if you put the token on there, it increases the item level. So you can get the same piece of gear, but just at a higher item level, but it has to be recrafted through, like, the same way you got it made, but it's specifically just a recraft order instead of a crafting order to, like, make a piece. They're just recrafting a piece that you have already to be a higher item level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then it also requires, like, half the amount of ingredients that you're making it made it. So, like, if you needed 5 pieces of leather, hypothetically, it would only be like 2 or 3 pieces of leather to like get it recrafted. So
Okay.
yeah, it just depends on the piece and then like what it took to make it, and then it also depends on what crest you have. So, because you know the crest that you get, like the Shadow Flame crest that you make, um, by completing dungeons and stuff to like upgrade your things at like the item upgrade vendor.
Mhm.
You take those and you get a recraft order token, and what that does is it makes you can recraft with that, and it gives you a higher up item level upgrade thing.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, yeah. I was actually just looking. The first time AOTC I ever got was Argus the Unmaker in 2018. That's when I first started like actually reading. So and then I had one in 2020, 2021, 2023, and then the other one 2023. So,
Yeah.
but before that, I was kind of just like, oh, I'm playing WoW because I was like younger and I didn't really want to raid in high school. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm good. I don't have time to dedicate to that. Are we? Oh, is everyone in? Oh, some people are in.
funny that all the enchants that I'm used to seeing are all the way down at item level 1. Like
Yeah.
Unholy Weapon,
Mhm.
Fiery Weapon, Icy Chill, Crusader. Dude, I remember when this on weapons was like the shit. Dude, the shit. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It looks like it's still 450 gold for one.
Yeah.
Heal
Yeah, a
for
lot of the old
245.
enchants are weapon embellishments now, so you can because I remember like back in like old WoW when you enchanted your weapon it would make it glow.
Yeah.
So they brought back a lot of the glow stuff specifically, but not like the actual. They were like, "Oh yeah, sorry, those aren't like a thing anymore, but you can still have like the glow effects, which
Yeah,
is pretty
is that what
cool."
the illusionary thing is, or?
Yeah, the illusions. So the illusions are just like you have quote unquote the illusion of an old enchant. So that's where that comes from.
Yeah, I used to like lifesteal. I think it's purple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chill and have fun in Discord.
Not required.
Yeah,
That's fun. Seems like this might be a fun run, hopefully.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been in some groups recently where it's like been like dog shit, but I've also been raiding with my guild and that's always fun.
I didn't know that I didn't know that you got a 30-minute timer. So I tried doing Fury of the Giants like to the right, and like instantly everyone, like, they pulled the whole group and it was just like this constant rotation of death. And I was like, why am I going to keep doing this? So I was like, I'm going to just get out. Like, this is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when I found out. And I was like, oh shit. Looks like I got to go play on my ult. But I don't know, I might change my priest to Shadow, because I don't know how I feel about healing people in a raid.
Yeah,
It's hard enough,
raid healing is easier than dungeon healing because in dungeons you're like responsible for everyone. But
right? And someone else can carry a little bit of it.
yeah.
Maybe I could try doing, if I hit 70 and get gear. Maybe I can try LFR with you or something on my
Yeah.
priest. That would be pretty
It's
cool.
the thing about healing is it's not as intensive or shitty as tanking in my opinion because when you're tank you have the option of running the entire raid into the ground if you fuck up.
Right.
But it's also not as healing is more lucrative than being a DPS. Like you'll get invited to shit faster, and you'll also you'll have like an easier time in raid if you have somebody like helping you out or if you have like somebody carrying you. But at the same time, like it's like you're relied on more, but you're also like not as easy to find as DPS. So
Right.
because like I get invited to shit very easily.
Damn, this druid's got pretty good gear too. The tank.
Yeah. I think the tank for my guild is 443 or something like that. 441, 442, something around there somewhere.
It's absolutely insane watching uh going into heroic and seeing like the druid with over 1,000,000 health.
Yeah.
He just, like, I watched, like, I was actually healing one of them, and I guess that's probably the wrong way to say it. I didn't do any healing to him at all.
Correct. Druid healers are the highest deep healers right now.
No, he was a tank,
Yeah, they are.
but
Druid tanks are the highest healing tanks right now.
oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well, what the hell? Like, it looked like at the beginning, like, when you have full health, it
Hmm.
looked like, I don't was is there like an ability that makes that look brighter or something? Like, it looked like there was an ability almost like where that top percentage of his health had like, damn it, like an armor on it or something.
Yeah, he probably had a shield or something.
I just died. Oh shit. I forgot that I'm in a little bit harder of a difficulty here. but I should be good on mechanics. Um,
That's good. That's all. That's
the
what matters.
the last one though, that's pretty rough. I did just watch a video. I don't know if we're gonna get to it or not, but like I see that you got to get stacks, and I see how to get rid of the one of the buffs by either going in the arrow or hitting one of the cones.
Hmm.
So, but like, there's just so many steps.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like 0 to 100.
well, yeah, and there's like three phases, and each phase has like 2 to 3 mechanics,
Yep.
and then the
Yeah.
soak, and it's crazy. I mean, you could tell it's difficult on day one when I was trying to look. There was so many that were just that boss.
Yeah, you know why? Because groups fall apart after the not Magmax, Neltharion, the second to last,
Oh,
and
I
people
bet.
are like, you're like, wow, this boss sucked, so the next boss must really suck, and a lot of people don't care enough to like stay for the last boss.
Well, right,
Um,
especially didn't you say that with the way the vault is, you don't even really have to, or something like that?
yeah, so after the three-headed dog, you have a full. The way that it works is that the like if you kill like seven bosses, but it's not like the first seven. Like if you do like the first five, um, if you do like the first five and then you do like last two, the two that you skipped won't be in your vault table. So like whatever bosses you kill is like the loot from like your vault.
Ah, and
So yeah, it's worth doing that, the last boss, because then his loot table will be thrown into your vault. Because if you don't do last boss, then anything that drops from last boss it doesn't will not show
will
up in your
not
vault.
show. Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
what should I like? What exactly should I be looking for? Cause I always feel like people are rejecting me because of my item level. So I just assume try to get the highest item level.
Item level doesn't hurt, definitely. But I think that being a little over geared for it will definitely help out because the way that it works is that you can be a little over geared but still like need trinkets or something from here,
Mhm.
which is fine. But the thing is, uh, oh, do we need somebody to summon?
Yeah,
We
I'm on
do.
my way out. I'm on my way out already. I think what you only need two, right?
Yeah, somebody's with you. I see
Yeah, I'd say there's probably more than that.
him. More than
That
one.
were yeah that were coming out.
Um, But yeah, like a lot of people in here are probably like okay, so you know how like the loot table's ascending, so like this boss will drop what's it called? Like this boss drops like 415, but the last boss drops like 424. So like it kind of goes up as you go further in the raid. Um so one of the things is that some people I would say in normal, you probably want to be a little over geared from the first boss standpoint. So if the first boss drops 415, you probably want to be like 420 something to like get into normal raid.
Mhm.
That probably is gonna be more beneficial because if you're like I'm 413 and like the first boss drops 415, so I feel like I'm geared. But then you get to the last boss and he drops 424 and you're 413,
Right.
it's like you're just not as geared
Well,
as you need to be.
how do you how do you
So
bridge that gap? Mythic?
Mythic Plus, yeah, Mythic Plus is going to really bridge that gap because on top of Mythic Plus giving you like Shadow Flame Crest to upgrade gear from raid, that's pretty much you do Mythic Plus for the crests, and then the loot that you can get from last boss is going to be the bonus. Pretty much, like it's really nice to get gear from Mythic Plus, but you're really there for the crest, so you can upgrade the gear that you have.
Right. And the flight stones. Because you
Right.
get flight stones in the raid, but fuck, you only get 15 per boss. And
Right.
for how long it takes, it's definitely not, doesn't
5,
seem to be worth it,
4, 3,
Correct.
2,
Alright, let's
1.
get this shit. I might freaking play do one of the
Strategy.
old raids. Oh, that's on me. I'm out.
Push
Dude,
back in.
LFR had so many people. Drop it right in the middle.
Yeah,
I mean,
LFR
right
is
here.
yeah, I told you LFR is just like a shit show, and you were like, "Wow, really?" And then now you've done normal, and you can see like how much of a shit show
Right. Well, what's crazy is like, other than that one time, like, I haven't really wiped in an LFR like that.
Watch your step.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
like, so I don't know if I've just gotten lucky, but I've been doing pretty well in that aspect. But other than like that one time I just explained.
Yeah. The thing about LFR is eventually your spot will be guaranteed. You know what I mean? Like eventually you'll get in, but it's just harder to get into normal because then you have people who are running it and they're
Laser
picky,
on you.
and they'll be picky for literally any reason. So you just kind of have to be careful about what group you're getting into.
Why is oh shit? It's still on me. Wow. And if if LFR,
Watch your
probably
step.
everybody wants shit too. So
Correct. LFR is gonna have like a lot of people who are super undergeared because you only have to be like 390 something to get in, or like 380.
yeah,
380
386
something.
I think.
Yes, like some are just really low to get in. So you have people who either are on. The problem is that you have people who are on fresh characters who may not know how to play their class too.
Right.
So you're like, oh, I'm gearing this alt character, right? And it's like, yeah, I'm gearing this alt, but like I don't know the inner workings of this character well enough to play it
Watch
super
your
well.
step.
Right.
Which there's nothing wrong with learning a class, but raiding while learning a class is it's rough. So
Right.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Dude, someone put the freaking flames right there.
yep.
Target you.
Yeah. They still at least in normal you have more people who know what they're doing, even though there's people who are still learning.
Pushback incoming.
I just don't get why the tank hasn't moved him out of it yet. I guess we're chilling.
Yeah, I mean, the boss is pretty big, so you shouldn't have too much of a
Watch your step.
gap. Oh, that's breath right on me.
Watch your step.
I'm like the only person in that line, and he just picked me.
That doesn't surprise me, man.
Pushback incoming. Watch your step.
Ouch.
Laser on you. Run. Watch your step. Watch your feet.
Trying to keep it out of everybody's way.
Watch your feet.
I mean, even if your damage isn't insane, getting him out of mid is, or doing mechanics is definitely going to be like more important.
Didn't you say this enduring dreadplate is a tank trinket?
It is more on the lines of a tank trinket. So it isn't like specifically for tanks, but because it does give like reduced damage taken, it is more of like a tank centric trinket.
Okay.
If that makes sense. It's more
Yeah.
tank centric, but it's not like specifically for tanks.
It just always confuses me because, like, I would assume that, yo, it says need, right? So, like, you'd think that I need that, right? But I do, but I don't. I guess, I don't know, it's weird.
You can need on it if you'd like to, but the thing is that it just won't be as good for you as somebody else. You know what I mean?
Right.
Also, it looks like you're gonna win
With a 7. Yeah, I
with a
know.
7,
With the fucking 7.
if the other tank doesn't need on it, but I don't know. He's 425, so I don't know if he's gonna want them. Oh, well, his wrists are 437, so probably not.
You know, I was thinking about it, and can't you trade in here with people? Like
Yeah,
loot?
4 hours after you have.
Well, so what if I just fucking uh what if I just offered to buy the item from someone that won it? Do people do that?
You can, but you can't trade gold cross realm currently. So if somebody's on a different realm than
Oh.
you. Oh no.
He needed it anyway?
And he got a 17.
What an
You can ask him.
asshole.
I would whisper and be like, you know, what's your thing? Yeah, you could whisper and be like, hey, like I see that you have 437 wrists on, like I could really use those. Like honestly, sometimes it works. But I would definitely do
I'm
it.
stunned as shit. I did.
You're fine. I'll get you in a sec. My thing's on cooldown. There you go. He said if you need it. If you don't, treat it. And then he needed on something that he didn't really need.
Oh, yeah.
Which unfortunately happens. But I would definitely, like, for sure just whisper him and be like, hey man, like, I see that your shit is pretty decent. Like, do you actually need that? Because
Pride likes the way they look, bro.
it works a lot of the time. Like, sometimes I would say, like, 60% of the time it, like, works out where somebody's like, oh yeah, like, I didn't realize that you actually needed it, you know?
Oh, he actually gave it to me.
Did he?
Yeah.
See?
Wow.
Some people, he probably just didn't know that yours were lower, you know what I mean? Or like that much lower, and his were already much better, so.
I don't know if I can give him anything, though. Because it says he's from Zol Jin. Isn't that a, realm?
Yeah. It's also a very horde-leaning realm, because I have 2 horde characters on that realm. But.
So you can damn near Google that shit, can't you?
What?
Like, well, I have a friend, like, so I was on a server that was for new players. So it felt like everything took a very long time. Like, queues for everything was massive. Holy
Correct.
shit.
Yeah, some of it's cross-realm, but if you're on a higher population server, it's always easier to get into things.
Oh, I'm dead. I don't know
yeah.
what's going on.
This is rough.
I'm out. I flew out. I'm out of that. What happened?
I pulled too much. And the tank died as soon as he pulled.
So what happens here? Obviously we are all dying. But
Yeah,
don't
so
they eventually stop?
Yeah, so banners get summoned, and the banners, remember, they need to die because it boosts all the enemies. But the banners just keep getting summoned because nobody's killing them.
Well, these guys won't void out anywhere?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm doing what I can.
Yeah,
but from a fucking distance.
I'm on my way back.
Well, at least you don't gotta go far. Can
yeah,
heal
I can
myself.
See I can see the shit show from back here.
Yeah. I still think that I need to, like, maybe take the numbers off or something. I don't know. It seems like I have my stuff either, like, turned up too much, but, like, there's so much going on that I can't see what's going on.
Yeah. You can have different resolutions and different, like, graphic settings for raid and battlegrounds, by the way, so that can help.
Like, lower it in raids?
Yeah, some people have lower in raid. Oh, he pulled the whole room. That's why it was so...
So I put
messy.
those right the fuck on. Instantly. And that's a level 1? Or upgrade level 1 and it's 415? Shit, that alone, that already put me up +1.
Yeah. 415 is the lowest that drops from normal, so...
I really wish I could, give them back something, but I know one day we will be able to, right? Because didn't they say didn't they say something about gold being soon?
So, right now, all of the trading between characters, like, besides certain items that have, like, exceptions, are like, realm-specific. So, like, I can't trade you gold because you're on Health is and I'm on Storm Rage, right?
Right.
But on the 11th, when they're introducing a bunch of other stuff, they're going... Oh, he's gonna reset, so make sure you're not in the room.
Why do people do this?
Reset.
Yeah.
So you see that you have a debuff on you called exhaustion.
Yes.
So that means that you can't benefit from heroism, which is the 25% increase haste buff that you can only use once every 10 minutes. But if you reset the boss, it makes it so all of your long cooldowns reset and your exhaustion will just disappear no matter how much time is left on it.
Isn't there a priest thing that you can use that decreases your cooldowns too?
Yes, but
I
I
don't
think that
remember.
you can use that like once every like 6 minutes or so. Oh, we're not gonna reset because we don't hero until second phase, and that should be about 3 minutes. So
How the fuck how are you seeing? Oh, okay. How are you seeing all this? I don't.
it's on your debuffs up by your minimap. It should be like a picture of like a guy's eyes shut.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But I just didn't see like the conversations. You were like, oh, they're gonna reset. Like I didn't even see someone say they're gonna reset. Are you
5,
Oh no,
four,
I'm just in.
3,
assuming?
two,
I'm just guessing.
Okay. Like
Cause
because
yeah,
that's what is the right thing to do is what you're saying. But it might not be since it's gonna take more than 4 minutes to get to the
watch
part.
me.
second phase. Yeah, so when it combines, and then he's like like the one big dude instead of like these little ones.
Yeah.
That's when you want to use heroism because that's when you save your cooldowns. Oh boy, right in the middle of the
Watch
group.
me.
So what is that you need to figure out when you want to use hero, and usually it's like in certain points in the boss fight is when you use heroism because it gives you like a huge buff. Oh, soak.
Yep, I'm here. I've got this
I
mechanic fucking down.
I wasn't. I was too far.
I'm all about the soak, bro.
So, so for this boss, because
Watch
he
where.
has he phases at 50%. Like there's a certain point where you can't do damage to him. And heroism lasts 30 seconds, so it's kind of like useless to kind of get him down because there's a second part of this boss anyways. See, like right now.
Yeah,
So
but we
it's
still have 78 seconds.
yeah. So he's probably just gonna do it as soon as possible.
Ah, okay.
So yeah. So you just want to keep track of that because they're gonna do that when it's up. So like on next boss, how there's three bosses, and you want to do it on the second boss because the second boss is like super like he hurts the most out of the other ones. So if you use heroism, then everyone can use more damage will go out because everyone's haste is increased. So it kills that boss faster and gets to the third boss easier. So it just depends on like how you want to operate during the fight.
Is there any mechanic to know what way those tornadoes are gonna come out when the bombs go off? Or is it just four
Uh,
for every
it's
bomb?
in a
Help, sir.
it's four for every bomb, but there's like a point in it like that's like it comes out four different ones come out at like certain points during the circle, but I couldn't tell you like what points. I get hit by them all the time. It's
Yeah, well, I always do a 360 spin if I remember, because then I can like see it.
yeah.
Target you.
Oh, that's a lot of healing.
Here comes some bombs.
See, I just got I just got bodied by a fucking tornado. Oh shit.
Does a tank ever get these bombs?
No. There are certain
Help, sir.
abilities that tanks are just like that aren't in like with tanks. So it's because tanks have like other stuff to deal with. So
Right,
this
like
is
when to switch and all that jazz.
yeah, so they have to deal with that because imagine if you had to switch when one of you guys had a bomb.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the game what just can recognize that he's
Yeah,
a
it's
tank.
because he's in tank specialization because they're both bear tanks. So they're both in that that specialization. So the game just like auto recognizes that they're both tanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Target you.
Shit. Dude, he pointed that shit right at me. Wait.
Oh, good. Legs just dropped.
Yeah, but look at my regular legs. The ones that I got on now. Someone rolled 100 anyways, but
It,
would I really need that? Is that better
no,
than mine?
No, because you have tier. Because you
Right.
have the tier with the set bonus, so you wouldn't need it anyways.
Okay. That's what I thought. I was just making sure. Yeah.
Yeah, tier is um tier is what's it like it trumps every other piece pretty much.
Yeah, so that's end game essentially. But if if I get tier gear from Raid Finder and then go into where we are now and get like regular gear that just drops, is
You want
that
to
going to be better?
you want to keep your tier because then you get that set bonus.
The set bonus?
Yeah, the set bonus is like huge. Some
Yeah.
classes right now, because of how good their set like their tier is, like some classes don't even like um some classes are like not even good unless they have their tier currently. It's kind of all over the place, but
I uh I saw a video and like demon hunters are like the bottom of the fucking barrel for DPS right now from what that one showed. At least
yeah,
in here in this raid they were like at the bottom. They think like a arcane mage was at the top or something like that.
yeah. Arcane just got a big, but a lot of people don't play Arcane. It just depends on how well you play your class, honestly. Because our top DPS for my guild right now, at which I was telling you last night, like his single target is like 80, 90k, and like his AOE is like 150k up to like 300k during like keys and stuff. And he's a demon hunter. He does DPS. Like he's just a really good demon hunter. So
Yeah, I
it just
started
depends
to
on what
look
you play.
into that, but I wasn't able to look too much.
No worries.
I'd love getting these deep rock shit though. It's like it's
Yep.
like nice little mini finds because you can just sell it for like anywhere from a few hundred if it's armor to like shit. I think I sold a weapon for like 3,000 gold. No, the loop rock ring. I sold for like 3,000 gold
Mm-hmm.
in the auction house. I have no idea why.
It's just because it's good starter gear. So it just depends on like what you're doing with it. People who are fresh level 70s will take it. You can also send it over to your priest if you want at some point.
Oh yeah. Purple silences me. I'm afraid of purple.
Spread.
Is that someone's ability, freezing everything like that?
Yes. I believe that's our mage. I think he's a frost mage.
That's pretty cool. Thinking about making a Death Knight. Death Knight sounds kind
Death
of
Knight
fun.
Death Knight's fun right now, and they've recently made it so that every race can be uh a Death Knight. I have a Worgen Death Knight that I love. Worgen Death Knight. The silliest one is Pandarian. I love Pandarian Death Knights when I see them.
And then you said soon I'll be able to be a little fucking mech gnome
Yeah.
for free.
So, mhm.
Sweet.
Yeah, I have all of them unlocked because they came out in Battle for Azeroth a couple years ago, but
Yeah.
2019 or some shit.
One of these days I'm gonna have some things unlocked too. You just wait.
Okay.
I don't know when. One of these days I'm gonna get mounts from things other than the auction house too. That's where I
If
got
you,
this Thundering Ruby Cloud Serpent.
yeah, those are fun.
It's a lot of money. It was like 20k. But I
Yeah.
guess it's not. I mean, I just
5,
like
4,
realistically, if I
3,
got like spare
2,
money on my
1.
like card at the end of the week, I just buy a fucking token and put it in an
Mhm.
auction house. Cause I mean, like, why not? I know some
Right.
people are really against it and shit, but it's there. I'm
Nothing
not
there.
doing anything illegal or wrong. You know, I'm not like doing any gold like money things or anything. I tried looking into a group that was offering runs, and
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's several hundred thousand, or like, but this one wanted real money.
Shockwave.
Yeah, that's
That's
actually
that's
not as
illegal.
legal. Yeah, it's not as legal.
So
For
wait,
sure.
not as legal or illegal?
Shockwave.
Like, is it just
Uh,
frowned upon?
it's yeah.
I mean,
Blizzard technically doesn't allow it,
it,
but a lot of people still do it. But
Targeted.
if like you're caught doing it, like you can definitely like get your account banned. I think.
this is what I do,
Um.
right? If I'm targeted, I go away, make
Mhm.
sure that no one's like in my direct path.
Mhm.
Okay.
Knocking back.
Dude, where are all these fucking ants coming from, bro? There are ants like
Shockwave.
causing a muck, dude. One was on my fucking leg, my neck. We just killed one.
All right. So this boss we hero. So you're gonna get like a huge buff to your haste. That one.
Is
Right
that what
there.
he just did?
Watch
Yep.
your step.
So now you have that buff, exhaustion, where you can't do that for another 10 minutes. So you just gotta make sure that once you figure out like when people hero, like during bosses and stuff, you want to save like your fucking like fat cooldowns for it. But demon hunters also don't have like really huge cooldowns except for metamorphosis, so you kind of want
Watch
to
your
use it during
step.
then, but it just depends. I know you get meta with eye beam and stuff.
Yeah. I I'm trying to right now
AOE incoming.
figure out how to make it so I'm in the other form as long as possible.
So. Mhm.
You know, because like sometimes I'll use my eye beam, and then we'll use my metamorphosis while I'm still in that form or something.
Right.
When I need to do the opposite.
Yeah, because
Wait.
it'll give
Watch
you
your
like
step.
what 10 extra seconds or something like that, 9 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know. You would obviously know more than me.
I used to play Demon Hunter pretty often.
Ah, fuck, dude. Now I've got that feeling where I think that they're all on top of me.
Oh yeah, I get that with
Yeah.
spiders sometimes. I'm like, I see a
Ugh,
spider, and then like later in the day, I'm like, oh god, there's spiders somewhere.
hate it.
I used to work at a pet store, and we had tarantulas, and I was fine with that, but I fucking hate regular spiders, like black widows and shit, and like little like wolf spiders. I hate that shit. But I'll hold a tarantula. I just fucking hate it when they jump and they're like skittery and shit.
I actually got so stoned one day that I went to an exotic pet shop and somehow convinced myself to buy a fucking orange and black tarantula.
Threat
Owned it for
incoming.
several months. Did
Mm-hmm.
not fucking didn't touch it a single time because I was so scared. Wow, it went in the middle twice. It hit a bunch of people.
Yep, I got him.
Oh, she's got a shield too.
Yeah, that little ball that bounces around, if it hits the boss, it puts a shield on them. And people are bouncing it in the wrong direction. But also, sometimes after the boss does
Shit.
that flyover bit, it's like kind of awkward wherever that orange, the orb is. So
What orb?
it's the temporal, that one, the little sandy one floating
Oh,
around with the
that's
fucking
he.
listener.
She. That's from him.
That's from the boss,
Threat
yeah.
incoming.
Oh, flyover.
Yep, coming to our right. Yep.
Cool. And then see how the boss is gonna land right next to it, which sucks because then it's like, oh fuck, now we gotta get it.
But we gotta move it.
Yeah, so what it is that wherever which way your back is standing, that's the way it's gonna get knocked into. Oh, shoulders.
Oh fuck! Look at these. The
Those are sick.
bladed
Those are
visage.
yeah. You could. You're probably gonna win those since you're the only demon hunter.
The shoulders aren't as good as my tier gear, right?
Correct, but are they higher item level? Are
That's
they higher?
four. No, mine's 4 out of 8. It's 424.
Okay, so they're both normal. Like,
They're both
okay,
equivalent.
yeah. So, do you know about the catalyst, by the way? Because that's really important.
What?
Okay, so the catalyst is something that gets introduced halfway or during season 2. It came out 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago actually. Um, And what it is that you can take any piece of season 2 gear, you can put it in the catalyst and it transforms it into tier gear. And every week you can do one piece on your character.
Where? How?
I will show you that later then,
It's
because that's
that
really
easy?
important. Yeah.
So I could
So
just go pick up like a piece of gear and say, you make this tier gear now, and they're gonna say, all right, dude, whatever.
yeah, and you get one charge per week. So you get to one piece of gear. It's really good for alts because at this point most people already have.
Have it.
Yeah, most people already have it. So
Yeah.
that's why they introduce it now, because it's like, oh, like you should have your set by now. So if you have alts and stuff, like this is the time that you want to like get your tier, right? I use it for transmogrification because it also gives you the appearances from the raid. So
I got that glaive
nice.
too.
Is that
Think
fat for you?
it looks nice. Well, both mine are both mine are currently 424, but they're 4 out of 8. Or one's 4 out of 8 and one's shadow flame crafted, so it can't even be lifted up. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
assuming, yeah, that will be.
Nice.
I think when I
You
level
can
it up.
always, yeah, you can always hold on to something until you can upgrade it as well, which is how they
Right.
can like do some things.
There's totems, man.
Damn, look at my fucking healing, dude. Oh my god. What the fuck? I'm doing 156k HPS right now, which is a lot. Oh boy.
Just throwing it down.
Yeah, my average is usually around 70, so 156 is a lot. But I also have 4 detail windows open, so I can see everyone's damage and healing and their interrupts and their dispels.
Yeah, I can see a little bit of it all.
Mm-hmm. Just because I keep track of all of it in like Mythic Plus especially. Like raid, it's like DPS is the most important thing because you don't do a lot of dispels or interrupts because bosses can't be interrupted. But
Dude, I'm getting so much green shit.
yeah,
Trousers, breastplate, sunless wrap,
it'll
sunless
also tell
bracelet.
you at the bottom. It says you've collected this appearance or you have not collected this appearance, which
Yep.
means that's for transmogrification. So
Yeah, but if you, in order to transmog it, you have to equip it, right?
yeah, it only and for you it's only leather stuff. So, like, if you're on a priest, then you can collect cloth stuff. If you're on a warrior, you can collect plate stuff, you know, etc., etc.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So you can't get appearances for plate on a leather character because you have to be you can only collect what you can use.
Correct. Okay.
Yeah. So if you get like the deep rock or like the sunless stuff, or I forget whatever. I think starless is the I forget. I'm trying to think. Uh, sunless, like the sunless boots and like the sunless chest plate, those are all leather.
Hmm.
And then you can collect those appearances. You just have to equip it, and then you'll get that appearance.
Yeah, 'cause
And
some of that stuff looks kind of cool.
yeah, and then you can go to the transmogrifier, and you can be like, "Hey, I like this. I have this set collected. Can I make it all my armor look like that?" And they'll be like, "Cool," for like 100 gold, and then you're all set.
Yeah. I think a transmog stuff's cool. I just don't have a lot collected, obviously, since
Yeah,
I'm still new. But I want to.
yeah,
I really want to start. I want to eventually collect mounts. 'Cause I
yeah.
think those are the coolest thing to collect.
There is a place that I know you can get a mount. It's a 100% drop chance if you want to go do that at some point.
Okay. Is it? Yeah. Isn't it like? Aren't there like small dungeons that used to be difficult back in the day?
Yeah, this one's an old, like, it's an old one boss raid that was back forever ago.
Is it the dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I remember watching like top 10 easiest mounts to acquire or something like that at work one day. And I think
Yeah.
that was one of them. Oh shit, it's a lot of fire. A lot of flames.
Yeah, I'm right here, though. It's...
Showing. I don't even think I stepped in it.
fucking carrying this group. I don't really need anything, but I love raiding, so I don't mind.
Dude, I know. I
I love
appreciate it.
raiding. Yeah.
This is
I'm
a
doing heroic on my evoker now with my guild, so I can run this stuff on my main with you and not worry about locking the loot table out on my
right.
raid.
But you run heroic with your guild, right? Or do you run normal too?
We do last two bosses on normal, and then we do full heroic run, because once you've killed the last boss 3 weeks in a row, then you get this thing called a skip, which means that after you defeat the first boss, you can use a skip, which is like a one-time use. Um, and what it does is that it lets you skip to like the last two bosses.
Hmm.
So with my whole guild doing that, we had 10 skips because we had 10 people in the guild do it for 3 weeks in a row. So we can do that. And then if we do last two bosses, then we have a chance at like the very rare loot from like the last boss, you know, which is
Right.
really good even if you have full heroic gear.
Right. Just because it's so difficult with the difficulty spike.
Hmm. So yeah, there's a trinket from the last boss that's called like Shattering Star or something like that. Oh my god, what's it called? It's called Beacon of the Beyond. And if you get that, it is your top damage
Oh,
every time.
I got another
Yeah,
fucking deep rock loop.
nice.
Yeah, it's the one that I sold for like 3K. 548 stam, 353 crit strike, and 471 haste. I'm excited to fucking level up this this freaking warglaive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be fun.
cause I think that's gonna be a lot better than the 418 or whatever.
Mm-hmm. So this boss, I don't know if they are we gonna hold on. Let me ask. Lost at oh question mark. Because a lot of times this boss, because he phases so quickly and he splits up, um, they usually just do the big haste buff
Yeah,
at start.
they haven't even moved any of the groups around. If
Yeah,
that's what they're gonna do.
I don't know if they will. Um,
Fuck LFR, dude. They literally just pull. Odds stay. So I'm gonna go far. You're gonna stay. I'm gonna go far.
okay.
Fine by me. I'm going far.
Got two healers on each side. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna tell them that I could heal one side by myself, but I don't know what the healers are like.
Okay, okay. We know you're good.
5,
I'm just
4,
What
overgeared.
3,
what
2,
percentage does he split?
It's a time limit, I think. I think it's 20 seconds or something like that. Yeah, they're lusting, so just all your cooldowns right now. There's like no healing that goes out. Oh, it's... Where am I going? I'm going.
I'm
Whoa!
going,
Ow! Fuck!
I'm going
I'm trying to look.
far.
I'm staying near.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
Here I come, magma mystic.
Brigade.
There's three healers on this side because
Yeah.
somebody's not listening.
Yeah, we're not getting healed at all over here.
I know.
Actually. Yep.
I know, I'm coming.
Interrupt 1.
Yeah, groups are fucked. We're like, it's funny because we're still even because the same amount of people like fucked up, but
That's insane.
but it's just because people not listening is the reason why we're all split.
Oh yeah, dude, we did in LFR, we were trying to wipe on the second to last boss, and they fought it out anyways. So we all sat there for like, fuck, dude, 10, 15.
Watch your
No,
step.
dude, it was actually a good few minutes while they
Mhm.
tried to like skirt this boss. Is there as many people on our side as there should be?
Um,
I feel like we're short in people.
no, you're fine. So you're missing one person, but then somebody else flopped to the wrong side, so it's like you lost someone, but then you gained someone. So,
Yeah.
so
Because
it's
you're
just
over
awful.
here now, aren't you?
Yeah, because technically you lost two people. So I'm on the wrong side, and there's a DPS here that's on the wrong side, but I flipped to this side on purpose. So.
Right.
Begin. Watch your step. Begin.
Going mid.
Yep. I'm with it.
And don't forget to kind of like softly spread out because there's those circles are gonna come out. Okay.
Spread.
Oh boy.
Absent.
Ouch.
Door. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got you.
I healed, self-healed too a little bit.
Spread.
Also, the healer is 436. She's almost my item level, and she's not doing like any healing. She's only doing 15k HPS,
Absent.
and I'm doing 50, which is insane. But she's almost my item level, and she's not doing any like healing.
Spread.
Oh, so good boots dropped. Leather boots.
Yeah, those are gonna be better.
I kind of want those for transmog.
I needed it.
I know.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'll get them eventually.
I wouldn't have if I heard you say that they were good boots, so then I just needed it. Yes. Do you want them?
No, you're good.
Is a 424, is it the same item level? Because like it already shows, it's so confusing because sometimes it shows some stats that are already like in the green even though it's at a lower item level. Dude, this game must have heard the message about me not getting anything the past 2 weeks. And then it's like, oh yeah, motherfucker?
It also helps that a lot of people here are over geared, so they're not needing anything.
Right, yeah. I got that one quick.
Text messages.
Mm-hmm.
Text my brother. Alright, cool.
Ooh, do you want to transmog because of their talons?
Yeah, it's the druid set. So it matches my other stuff. They're fun. I mean, I'll take them if you're really not gonna, like, use them, but... I'd rather you get gear rather than we get transmog.
Okay. I have them on. Oh no, that's not true. I was gonna upgrade them, but I'm looking. What we can do after this is we can actually look and see what if it's worth me keeping and not.
Mm-hmm.
Hope so.
Shit.
Hope so.
Oh fuck! I didn't think that through.
Hope so.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, he's good. We have one res. We have the next one's 3 minutes.
Shockwave.
Whoa, why did it not kick us back?
Hope so. Hope so. Hope so. Shockwave. AOE incoming.
Get to move him out of middle. Or everyone's gonna die right now. Yep.
Why did they let him get to 100?
I don't know, man. I really couldn't tell you.
Welcome to the Dragonite.
Civilian,
Nope.
as my blood, I look to you to inherit. But know there are many who would steal your birthright. Even now, Jarden forces use the chaos to launch an assault. They must be stopped.
I will not yield any ground. Be vigilant.
Shit. Weapon might not actually. Two people left just because of that, huh? They'd rather.
Yeah, as long as we don't one shot everything, there are people who are gonna be pissy about it. Especially if a tank makes a mistake like that, where they're like really just like not, you know, paying attention. Then they're
Thinking
like,
about it.
yeah,
Right.
it's not really a big deal, but some people just take it too seriously.
I guess I don't know. Maybe this Warglaive isn't that great of an much of an upgrade. So I got it at 424, and it's not really Claws of Blazing Behemoth. You get plus 5 crit strike, minus 136 versatility, and plus 31 mastery. Or the Obsidian Slicer, plus 262 crit strike, minus 196 haste, 196 versatility, and 131 mastery.
Mm-hmm. Are you talking about the boots?
No, the Warglaive.
Oh yeah. So your boots are crit verse, right? Yeah, your boots are crit verse, and then the ones that you won are
Um,
verse mass. So you probably actually want to keep the ones you have on, because you probably want to crit over mass. Because I think your top is haste. You want haste, and then you want mastery, or crit and verse. I think.
well, does it go top to bottom on my character screen as to what's more beneficial?
Um, Give me one sec. I'm time texting some.
That's fine.
Let me. I'm gonna look up your. I'm gonna look up your character. Oh wait.
Hmm.
I always forget between Havoc and
That's what I should have fucking upgraded. Forgot about
Havoc.
that.
Yeah. So your best stat is crit, and then you want to go haste. So most important from top to bottom is crit, haste, mastery, verse. So you want crit and haste to be your top two stats percentage wise, and then mastery and verse are gonna be your lower ones. Yeah. Unfortunately, those boots are just like not your best stats.
Oh no, that's
So if
fine.
you put,
Oh
yeah, if you
yeah,
put
I'm
them
not
on,
chilling.
they would suck
I
for
got
you.
the fucking I got the wrists. Looks like the weapon's not really that great, but that's fine. I still got the wrists. Got a 3,000 gold ring that I can sell. We're chilling.
I think we're gonna wait for more people since those other guys left. Shoo. I'll take that.
change me?
Yeah. I swapped our appearances.
I was just about to fucking say, I was like, dude, do you have the same fucking shoulders I do?
No, I'm a Worgen druid, not even a Night Elf druid.
That's why I was so fucking confused, like, what's happening?
And if you wait, double jump or glide now? It's so silly looking.
Well, they show up on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Some characters, they don't even show up.
I can't do that.
Damn right.
Oh wait, hold on. I'll do something better.
Ooh. Ooh.
Now try gliding. So silly.
I thought Night Bracer said I mustache. Missed it. Damn. Are we still waiting on people?
I think so.
Cool, because I'm going to step out and smoke.
Okay, just tell them BRB real quick so they know you're gone.
While we wait, I mean, you can just let me know. I'm going to run to that spot.
Okay.
I feel like we've made some good progress.
Yeah, for sure.
Sucks that if we wouldn't have died there, we'd probably almost be done with the next boss, though.
Yeah.
Damn. So, you're saying that whatever the Incarnates was last season's raid?
Mm-hmm. So Mythic for that one dropped 415.
Ah, and that's the hardest difficulty.
Yeah, it was really hard to get into Mythic too.
Why is it still available then? Just for people for fun, or?
Yeah, you can do it while you're leveling, but well, let me check what the LFR actually drops because the item level goes up every season.
Well, you needed to be like 376. 386 is the one that we're in, right? Or the LFR for the one we're at.
Yeah, so 376 drops for LFR for the last raid, and then for this current raid, it drops 402 to 4011. So
Wow.
it's a jump.
Yeah.
Usually LFR will be just about what Mythic is of last season. So
Shit. Are they still waiting for people?
yes.
Okay. I don't want them to wait for me. I'm hoping we at least get to the second to last boss. Because, so, because when I did the LFR, they said that if you're not a tank, you should, and you have the arrow, you should put your back against the actual wall, not one of the walls that he built.
Yeah.
And that only the tank puts the back against the wall. Is it always going to be one tank that gets it? Because doesn't he do that huge AoE after that?
Yeah, one tank will get it, and one tank will be thrown through the wall, and the other tank will keep the boss where it's supposed to be.
Okay. So it's going to be the arrow goes to 2 DPS or healer and one tank.
Just about, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, did we? I think I've only killed them twice. Cause I didn't kill him once with you, right?
No.
So then I guess maybe I only killed him once. I'm not sure. Cause what's the last time I remember?
I can't hear you at all.
Okay. I bob my way back up.
Okay. Yeah, they're ready. Check in.
I'm surprised that we're still waiting for people.
I think we are going to go run like this. Actually,
Yeah,
I think we're gonna do 2, 4, 10 or whatever.
we just
So.
got one.
Oh, we did. I didn't even see him.
Yeah, but we don't have a lock closet. Oh, okay, so that's why he needed on it. Probably because his cuffs were 8 out of 8 level, and maybe it was better.
So he invited that guy, and they told him we didn't have a lock closet to summon him to the raid,
And he
and then he
left.
just left.
Wow.
Fucking lazy ass.
So why
I
did?
hate people like that.
Oh, okay, never mind. I know why. I was wondering, it's like, why did the some people have Drogba or Rocksetter, like, different rarities, but it's because of he upgraded it all the way.
Mm-hmm.
That's how.
Yeah, it gets upgraded to rare at some point instead of uncommon, which is green.
This item is infused with the power of decay.
Oh, I
That's
guess we're
all it
going.
says. We're just
5,
gonna go like this, huh?
4,
Yeah.
3, 2.
Okay. So does his health change then? Yeah, it did. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
They just.
Target you.
Oh.
Oh fuck.
Oh. It's such a speedy class. It's so nice, huh?
Yeah, I know. I just
If you
remember you
move,
saying get away from everybody.
Help zone.
yeah, if you're a death knight, dude, you're gonna have like 0. You're not gonna be able to move. They're so tanky and they have a bunch of health even as DPS, but they barely move. They're so slow.
But you still have time to get somewhere, right? I mean,
Yeah, you probably just would have had to go to the closer wall instead of that farther one. So.
right. Yeah, well, it's nice for me to run far away so then the people that can't don't have to.
Help zone.
Right. So if you go far, then people who have less mobility can go
Can
close.
go close, right.
Yep. Playing the long game, you know?
It's all about the long game.
Right.
Shockwave.
Oh.
Okay, so he does the blacken right before he runs to the middle, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I want to throw this at him, so still don't lose my current out of pocket anvil. So now I'm in the form. I need to
Hope so. Hope so.
Everyone's got it. What happens if one person doesn't? Does it give a stack on everybody or something?
I think it's a stack on everyone, and I think it's just like extra damage that goes out.
Target you.
Yeah. I like that.
Hope so.
Oh shit. Soakers in the chat! Soakers!
Shockwave.
Oof. That
Fucking-
person just got ripped.
That's alright, it's just the healer doing nothing.
Is that the one that's got your health? Or your item level?
Yeah. I sent a picture, I'm being petty, but I sent a picture of this guy's, like, how much he's been casting and, like, what he's been casting to my friend who mains a priest. Like a priest healer.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh my god, he's doing nothing. And I was like, he's actually just, like, trolling almost. And I was like, yeah, I don't know, dude.
What's he doing?
He said that he's not using Serenity, or spamming Prayer of Healing, or using Renew or Flash Heal, which is like their main rotation.
Yeah. I know a few of them.
He's doing less healing than the tanks are doing, which is like nothing.
Is he like DPS but in
I just
some
what I
reason
was
as a healer?
thinking. No, he's only doing 11k DPS, so he's not doing either.
Huh.
But he's also just, you know. He also said that he's not prioritizing holy words. He said they're powerful, comparatively cheap, and come off cooldown faster than using regular healing spells. No reason why he shouldn't be using them.
Yeah.
I'm just going off of what I see. He's barely doing anything compared to these people, the other healers that are like much lower item level than he is, and relatively barely doing anything. So
Right.
just unfortunate.
Sucks only getting like 3 pieces of loot.
Yeah. Well, it's like, you know, less people, less loot. So
Right.
it's just comparative. But we have 15 people, and you get one piece of loot drops per 5 people, no matter what.
Yeah.
And then there's a chance of more loot dropping.
Yeah, random chance for a 4th piece, right?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know if you know that or if I'm just repeating myself. So.
No, yeah, you said that once to me before, I believe,
Okay.
but it's fine.
Sometimes I just forget what I tell you, and so I'll
Well,
just
I
say it again.
forget what I'm told, so it kind of works out.
I got a fucking ADHD, so I'm very forgetful. Very, very, very forgetful. So, unfortunately.
I just smoke a lot of Deweefa. A lot of the Wiz Khalifa.
I told you I can't smoke because I have like fucking shit lung damage and stuff. But I've done edibles before.
Yep, I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
I still haven't freaking heard from my interview, unfortunately.
Damn.
Yeah, they said that I should hear back by Friday, hopefully, because, you know, I told them that I'd really like to put a full 2 weeks in at my, you know, current job.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, in my opinion, in order to put the fact on the resume that I've worked as a supervisor, like, I need to be on a good terms with them, because I would assume that's a position that they might actually call the company, you know, hey, how was he as a supervisor, you know?
Right.
Whereas your regular shit, they might not. but it was just like one of the only um, dispensary jobs that was like even relatively within something I can do. Cause like right now I make $23 an hour, and
Mhm.
that job as a lead was 18 to start. So it's like a $5 loss, which is fine, cause like happiness and stuff. But all like your normal bud tender positions are like 15, and like that's
Yeah.
just absurd for me to go from 23 to 15. Like I
Right.
mean that's massive. So it's really hard trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah. I already heard back from the job that I applied for, but unfortunately they were like, cause it's like a bigger corporation than what I was working for before,
Mhm.
and so I was like, yeah, like interview. So what happened is that I used to work in like a big building that was like a bunch of like there was a butcher and there was a bakery and there was a restaurant and then there was a grocery store and then there was like a lower floor which was like a bar that sold like fancy wine and like beer and stuff, right?
Mhm.
And like local shit.
Mhm.
So, and it's relatively new to the area that I'm in because the building that's in used to be like condemned. And then everyone was like, "You're never gonna sell the building because it's kind of old and shitty, and nobody's gonna buy it because it's got a lot of problems." But somebody bought it, and for like 2 years, they turned it into like a huge marketplace with like all of like these like the butcher, the baker, all the restaurants and stuff.
All right.
So I worked at the butcher shop for like a year or so, but it like we were never really that busy. And so I ended up getting let go because like we had 6 employees and we had like 3 people on like during the day, 3 or 4. And it's like, if you have 6 employees but you have 4 employees on during the day, it's like there's just not a lot to do because you have 4 people running a small shop
Right.
that's not that busy.
Mhm.
And with school and stuff, they let me go because I was the newest hire, so they were like, "We're gonna let you go." But it's cool being a butcher, like, because I've worked in restaurants and my dad's been a chef for like fucking 30 years, so like I knew what I was doing, I knew what I was getting myself into. We got like whole pigs, we got deer, we got fucking lamb, we got whole chickens, like whole salmon,
Mhm.
like
But wait, what happened in the interview? They just didn't
so.
select you?
So the thing with the interview was that it was for the grocery store in the same building. So know a bunch of people who work in the building, and they knew that I was like looking for a job because I didn't work at the butcher shop anymore. So my sister who works at the bakery in the building, she works in the same building, and she was like, "Yeah, they're looking for a new person at the grocery store." And I already put a word in for you, and they want you to come down. So I went down, and like the supervisor from the grocery store knew me, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna tell the hiring manager that I want you hired because we really need somebody who's competent. Because the last person who worked here wasn't like super great, because he was like a kid. I think he was like 16 or 17, right? And so he just wasn't that like knowledgeable, and he just kind of like dicked around a lot. So they were like, "Yeah, we don't really need somebody who's not gonna take a job seriously, even if it's just a grocery store job." Can't dig around for your entire 8-hour shift.
Mhm.
So I got in there, and there was like 4 people at the grocery store who were like, "We really want to hire you. We just have to convince the manager that like you're gonna be like a good employee." So I went to the interview, met the manager and everything, because I hadn't met him before because he worked like mornings and I worked afternoons at the butcher shop, so I didn't really meet him.
Yeah.
And talking to him and stuff, and he was like, during the interview, he was like, "Yeah," he's like, "There's a quite a few people who like just want me to hire you." They're like, they really want you to come in, and they said that you're going to be like a really good employee, and it's impressive that more than one employee has already spoken up about you being like a great
5,
employee.
4,
And he's
3,
like, I'm gonna put a
2,
good word in for you for
1.
corporate to get you hired. And I was like, "Oh, that's so sweet, actually. Like that, like really like makes me feel good." And then we went through like the normal interview and stuff, and then like the day after they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna hire you," and I was like, "Sick." So,
When do you start?
I have 2 hours of training and onboarding on Friday. So I don't know if I'm actually gonna work on Friday or if it's just gonna be like all the paperwork and shit, but we'll
Right.
see.
Hell yeah.
But I think it's gonna be like I think it's like 18.50 an hour because we're like I live in like a really nice area, so and the minimum wage is like pretty good here. So
Target. I'm going for a golem.
Okay. I need to put a thing down for them. There we go.
It's nice actually seeing people go to them. LFR every single time I had to
Watch
sit
your
there
step.
and.
Do
Oh
it
shit!
yourself.
I'm the only one on this one. He's gonna get a trap. There's nothing I can do.
Knocking back.
Alright, he's finally dead. But yeah, I would sit there and chat and type fucking golems every single
Watch your
time.
step.
Yeah, I just said that in chat. I was like, guys, I was like,
Watch your step.
Yeah, cause we don't, cause the traps stay, don't they?
yes, they
Yeah.
do until the golems. Like, you have to like right click the golems, and then you have to like right click the traps and stuff to like disable them. And
Oh
stuff.
wait, there's more mechanics to it than just killing them?
Yes. So after the golems die, you can right click them, and then you're gonna get an extra action button up on your screen.
Okay.
And then you can go over to a trap, left click the trap, and then click your extra action button, and it disables the trap.
Okay. Let me see what's up here.
Watch your step.
So you can try. If you can click them. It's first come, first serve, whoever clicks them.
Oh shit. I got it.
I need a target.
Sometimes the
Looking
traps
back.
are a little fucky, so they don't work all the time, but they're supposed to.
I got it. I just
Watch
got
your
like
step.
knocked forward. It said knocking back and it literally knocked me to him. Like I don't know what the fuck just happened.
I don't know.
I thought it was an extra mechanic of disassembling the trap, to be honest
Watch
with you.
your step.
I usually don't disable the traps because I'm a healer, but it's easier for DPS to do it.
Yeah.
But on normal, I can usually do it because there's enough healing going on.
Well, if a guy's not trolling you, right?
Right.
Knocking back.
I like this guy's voice actor. I don't know. He kind of sounds like
Oh, shit.
he'd be in like an anime or some shit.
Who?
The voice actor for the boss.
Watch your step.
It's very like, I don't know. He kind of sounds like an anime like voice villain. Like I don't know if that makes sense. Kind of sounds.
I
like a
guess I
villain.
never really pay attention.
I love the voice actors in WoW. Honestly, love it.
Got one. I just think it's so cool that I can do that now. I'm like
Nothing
fucking
bad.
here for it, bro.
Watch your step.
Dragon heads.
Watch your step.
Is that the bombs? That just said bombs? Is that what?
Yeah,
The
it's the
attack
tank
is?
mechanic. Yeah. Here. Hunter, mage, druid, warrior, rogue, a monk, evoker.
That's what I heard.
With that
Look like
lead,
actually 45 stones. Okay, must be a little bit more here.
enough at least to clear this lava and open the way to Sarkareth.
Rathian, I am beginning to question the wisdom of all of this.
As am I.
Nope.
But we must
I'm not
stop
getting in that
Sarkareth.
fucking
Be on your
lava.
guard.
I ain't stupid. Great Sword of the Inferno. Those weapons look dope as shit. Fuck. Where do you get that?
Great swords of the Inferno.
Yeah.
Let me check.
Murphy, Area 52. The Murfinator.
Great sword of the Inferno. Let me check.
Oh,
Oh, those are old challenge mode stuff. Not available in game anymore. It's from like a older expansion, and they had like these challenge mode things where you could go in as a solo player and you could like kill things, and the longer you survived, the better rank you got. And if you got super high rank, you could get like fucking dope looking weapons.
actual weapons, like not just whatever you
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah, they collect. I mean, you collect the appearance when you get it, but and nowadays it'd be transmog. But at the time, they were like really, really good weapons.
I got a bottle.
Yeah. They're
I got a
from
bottle.
Warlords of Draenor.
Ah.
Yeah. So, 2014, 2015. Wow. So quite a while ago.
Fuck, dude. It's hard to even get any damage in on these guys.
Yeah, they're rough for. This whole raid's pretty rough on melee, honestly.
I think I'm getting a lot better for sure. Like, I haven't died yet. I imagine you're probably making sure of it, but I feel like my health is not
Yeah,
often that low, though, either.
right. Yeah, you're not bad. I haven't had to heal you incredibly much. More than anyone else.
I feel like with these, if you had, like, if you could time it to where your tank attacked, like, one at a time, or different timing, you could almost make it to where you could switch off one and attack the other. Wow, they died at the same time. That was kind of cool. Alright, you mother trucker. Get your fat ass out here. What the fuck is Night Braces doing?
I don't know.
The fuck? Out there for a swim. I officially put my last Halloween pumpkin on.
Oh my
From,
gosh.
yeah, because
Like,
played back in, when I played on this character, it was back during the holiday, last October. When you could get them from there was that raid where you just had to kill the Headless Horseman.
yeah. Apparently they're gonna revamp a bunch of the holidays this year.
That's
I,
exciting.
they've already data mined some new stuff for Christmas, and then a new broom mount for like Halloween and stuff like that. So, oh, a new Brewfest stuff. I don't know. It's all data mined though, so like they haven't really it hasn't been like confirmed yet, like what they're gonna be from. But there is that stuff in the files for like new holiday stuff.
Hmm. I think it's silly that if you have something transmogged and I look at it, I see your original version.
Yeah.
Like, that's silly. Like, this dude looks like a loser, but in real life looks like a fucking badass. That's so funny to me.
There we go. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Mm.
1.
What? How long have I been a fucking druid?
10 seconds or so.
Incoming. Breath incoming.
Oh shit, it's hard to tell what form I'm in. It's all good. I'm still bottom of the barrel in DPS. But that's because I'm
AOE incoming.
not really high level for this, correct?
Yeah. There's a lot of people in here who are like overgeared. I
Targeted.
think that the
Shit.
top DPS is 441.
So I just take the
so-
pool out towards the edge, right?
Yeah. Well, you want to soak it too, remember?
What do you mean by that?
Just stand in it till it goes away. You want to keep in your boss.
Oh fuck.
Knocking back.
Yeah, they
I fucked that up. Someone took care of it for me though. Somehow
Yeah.
he was there. So I
Also-
take it out and then leave it there? Or stay with,
no.
you said stay with
you
it.
need to, you need to keep in melee with boss. You can't be under boss, but you need to stay near boss.
With the circle?
Yes. Because you have to soak it after it's up.
Oh, okay,
Like, look
and
at-
you
like,
want to
look at-
be...
See these guys? See these guys? Watch where they put it. See? Close, but not gone. Or
Yeah,
not
so they
under
can
boss.
still actually damage. Do
Mhm.
DPS is what you're saying, right?
Yeah. Oh, he put a marker up. So you want to take him to there?
AOE incoming.
The X...
Yeah. You can stack them too. Enough. You can stack them.
Targeted.
Alright. I'm going here.
Soak it.
Someone's in it. Someone
me.
immediately jumped in it. Oh, do you want me to go in it with you?
Breath incoming.
Yeah, the more people in it, the faster it goes away.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know that part. I just
you're
heard
good.
soak it, so I thought maybe it was like a mini soak thing. That's my fault.
AOE incoming.
AoE is usually when I try to hit my blur. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
right or not.
Yeah, you can do that on big attacks.
Breath incoming.
It also, if you put the big circles under the boss, it'll like heal him.
Oh, okay.
AOE incoming. Breath incoming. AOE incoming.
Nice.
Whew.
Sarkareth lies just below.
So weird, dude. Like, so if the boss dies and I have a little thing up, like a little whatever it's called that I hit with my throwing glaive, it automatically makes becomes whatever. It evades. Like you can't attack it. It's weird.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm still this fucking little demon thing. Ooh, I got the melting fluid
Excellent.
with the fucking 40.
So that's gonna give you a headpiece tier.
So that's gonna be better than. Yep, way better. Fuck yes. Yeah, the one that I got now is from Raid Finder, which is 411, and this one's 421.
Ugh.
Are
Sorry.
those hiccups?
I'm sneezing.
Oh, I was like, dude just he came for one. A guy just joined for one boss. What?
Yeah, but he's also 441, so he was probably farming something.
Yeah. You right. You right.
Do you use the same talents for single target and AoE?
What do you mean by that?
Uh, most classes are gonna have different builds for when you're hitting a single target versus when you're hitting a bunch of targets. You usually want to have two builds, one for keys, which is gonna be like, you know, big pulls, 5+ targets each time, and then you want to have a build for single target, which is going to be dumping all of your ability and all your damage into a single target rather than like having a bunch of AoE abilities that spread out.
Holy fuck. Did I
Oh, Resi.
stand under one of those things?
Yeah, the swirly gotcha. I'll res you in a sec.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely want to look into that. That might be why your DPS is lower than it should be, because I'm like, your AoE is like really good, but then when you get to single target, it's usually kind of low. So I'm thinking that maybe it's probably because you're using the same talents for Mythic Plus and Raid.
Okay.
Uh,
Would I just like Google
yeah, let me look real quick.
Because I know that if you do talents, there's little loadouts here, so you can make a new loadout and just change, press it, and changes it, right?
Yeah, so it looks like for Mythic Plus, you should be building into your Immolation Aura and your uh like your glaives, and then Raid you're gonna be on like the left side of your talent tree, and you're gonna build into Eye Beam and Blade Dance. I don't know too much about DPS because I know more about tank, but on the guides, there's usually going to be a raid build, and then there's going to be a Mythic Plus build.
Okay.
Let me see.
So I'll try to look for one. I'll try to look for a
Yeah.
raid build or single target build or raid build?
Yeah, raid build's usually gonna be more single target, and then your Mythic Plus build's gonna be like a big AoE like build. And then your talents. Yeah, it actually looks like you're building straight down the middle, which is you're at a hybrid build, so half of your talents right now are for single target, and the other half are gonna be building into AoE too. So, according to just the guide that I'm looking at.
Yeah, I literally YouTubed a video and screenshot it and just built it. So,
I'll send it to you.
so you're gonna, was it just a picture of the build? What's up, Vic? Thanks, man. Sorry I didn't see you, dude. I get so into this freaking game. Why do we
I
always...
sent you.
Hmm?
I sent you loadout codes so you can load. You can just import it straight into the game.
5,
Okay.
4, 3,
We're starting here,
2,
obviously.
1.
Yeah. Try and stay as a group so you don't get split.
Yep, I know. Last time I thought I could stay... Wait, we're on this side? Okay.
Yep. Oh, jeez. That's not good. People got split.
Only one or two.
But
I don't have it, so I'm chilling.
alright, and then you're gonna start running. And now, yep.
Run.
Why is someone standing there? And they died.
Cause he died.
Yeah. Oh, I'm stunned. Sorry. It's crazy that I'm gonna get
Oh my god.
rejected from groups like crazy. And I've got more sense than half the people here.
Yeah.
Run.
Oh my god.
There's what, 2 people? Or wait, maybe those were pets.
I didn't realize he was gonna break the wall right there. Is that gonna happen again? Yes, it is. Holy shit.
Sorry, I'm trying my best.
You're good. Somebody just fucking broke a wall that we didn't need to break. So, yeah, it's extra damage that goes out. 'Cause every time you break a wall, there's
Run.
a bunch of damage that goes out.
Watch your step.
Fuck, I tried getting out.
Phase 2.
We're in the same spot, obviously.
Yeah.
Gotta kill the ad.
AOE incoming.
That people are just fucking breaking random walls left and right. There's so much damage going on that doesn't need to be.
Fuck.
AOE incoming.
Oh my god, wow, so much fun. I'm having so much fun. Oh gosh. This is... Oh boy. Oh boy. I fucking hate this raid. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay.
AOE incoming.
Are we gonna be able to kill it, you think?
Target you.
Maybe.
Uh-oh. I just got
Yeah.
booped back into a wall.
Oh boy. More
You probably
damage
don't...
going in.
Run
So
out.
when you break a wall, there's this thing called shatter, which does
Phase
44k a second. Which is why you try not to break walls unless you have to.
Right.
Alright.
Well, I got,
Get
like,
in.
booped, but I didn't have the thing on me, though.
Get in close.
I'm in. I didn't have the thing on me, though, the arrow. So if I get booped, but I don't have the arrow, do I...
I don't have an answer for you because I just thought it was just the arrow. Whoop.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if I actually booped it back or not. Okay, so now we gotta get in these blue balls when he says to.
Yeah. During Calamitous Strike. Or when they change, not Calamitous Strike, what is it called? Portals.
Find shelter.
That,
Right
Ebon
now.
Destruction.
What the fuck?
Oh boy.
Well, I'm almost dead.
Target
Did
you.
people get out of, not be in it?
I think so. It wasn't great, but...
Find shelter.
Oh boy. I
Target
think
you.
that... Oh, the ads aren't dying fast. Maybe.
Find shelter.
Yeah, you're gonna die, because I'm the only healer up.
Oof. All good. For how crazy that was? Do you see
That
how
wasn't bad.
low he is? He has 7 million health. That was a pretty good try.
There would be any other outcome. How droll. I offer you my aid.
It actually wasn't that bad for how much of a fucking shit show that was, but
That's...
because there
See...
were several people who just like had a purple arrow on them and they just like didn't move,
Whoa. I didn't know you could do that.
but also the one of the healers lagged at the very beginning, so he just like fucking died.
Yeah, the one that I was like, wait, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, he just stood there and
People...
he said he lagged out and it's like that's fine.
Oh, you can jump right here? I'm
Yeah.
jumping. How'd they get up there, though? Oh,
Hmm?
okay. No, I was just confused. I saw someone in a weird spot. Ooh, I believe I can fly. Someone gave me some wings. Wait. Oh, for a second, I thought it was looked like a portal. I was like, wait, we have a portal? Or LFG? We got people. Yeah, dude, I think I should probably put this fucking piece of gear on now. Because even with that socket, it gives me plus 25 armor, 44 agility, 206 stam, 526 crit strike, 12 versatility. What?
Yeah, remember that crit is your highest. You want it to be your highest percentage on your attributes. or enhancements. Because like my top is haste, and mine's haste crit, and my haste is 35%, and my crit's 27%. You probably want your haste to be
Holy shit.
30% plus. So
That piece of gear makes my crit strike go from 24% to 27.
yeah,
Holy
sounds
shit.
lit.
Yeah, that's insanity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
at 419 item level as well, so I am moving on up in the world, and I can float, so it's kind of a big deal as well. So tell your friends I'm officially a floater. What is BIO? What the fuck's that?
Bio. It means biological. It means bathroom.
Jesus Christ, we're so fucking lame.
Bio, yeah. Bio just means like I think it's like a double meaning where it's like bio, where it's like you're leaving, but you're also just using the bathroom. I don't know where it came from. It's been around the game for like probably like 2, 3 years or so. It's pretty recent.
Probably came from hell. Holy shit. It's a really cool fucking weapon. Earth living? Your healing spells and abilities have a chance to fire a healing dart toward an ally target. First ally hit will be healed for 46,095 health. Wow.
We're going, even though there's people who are definitely not here.
Huh? He said he was making coffee. 1:20 a.m. Just making some coffee.
I'm about to say, I'm like, it's like minimum 10 p.m., depending on where he is. How do you find a way to delay every pull? Is this a bit?
Well, yeah, it took me a few minutes to figure out what the fuck he meant.
He's like, are you joking? Because like he's been like AFKing before
Yeah,
every single pull.
says kick him. He's a healer though.
I'm fucking out healing every healer in this fucking thing, and I'm out healing this fucking priest, especially because he's fucking dog shit. I'm so bitter. Rage and I are in Michigan too. Well, Kalamazoo. No, but
I
making
mean,
friends.
it's just a city.
Yeah, I just love the name.
It's home of Bell's Brewery. Has Oberon, that kind of bullshit. Oh shit. I like that.
Making friends.
Nah. I mean, I feel like that's as far as it's gonna go is me saying I like that, but yeah. Dude, I'm so glad that fucking guy gave me that piece of gear. I already got it up to 421. That wrist piece.
Nice.
Yeah, 'cause I mean
Nice.
that's basically the best piece, like the one piece of gear that's worth in here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and the headpiece. Headpiece
5,
too. I forgot about that.
4,
That's
3,
fucking badass.
2, 1.
I gotta figure out how people get the thing that lets you put 3 whatevers on it. Gems. The ones I see in the auction house are only for 1. You know what I'm talking about? Or maybe that's the neck piece. I think it's the neck piece that does that. Metamorphosis, bitch.
Run.
Don't tell me what to do. Alright, I'm gonna run. Nah.
Run, run.
Does
Run,
that girl
run, run.
tell you to run too, like a little tramp? She
No.
tell you what to do? Wait, you don't have a girl telling you what to do?
Mm-mm.
You just know when to run?
Mm-hmm.
So wait, do I have to turn that off then? Because don't we have the same stuff?
Mine makes a ding. It goes ding, and then it just tells me that there's like a mechanic happening.
Ah,
I'm like fucking Pavlov dogging myself. Every time there's a ding, I just run. Like,
well, you probably also know a lot of the
Run.
mechanics of Swellian.
yeah, I know this fight pretty well.
We're doing a lot better this fight.
Yeah.
Must be homie's coffee.
Target you.
Don't tell me you're targeting me.
Mm-hmm.
I did not go against the wall. I'm a Chad. I did the right thing.
Watch your step.
Nice, now the tank went back.
Alright.
Phase
Shield gets
2.
split. Stage 2 is happening.
Shit! Where are we gonna be? Right here?
Yep.
Thank God I fucking turned and ran back. You lost one.
We lost 2.
2. One's a healer, I think. But it's only for one time, right?
It'll be for a couple seconds, yeah. They might die though. Oh, there we go. There we go.
AOE incoming.
I broke the first wall on accident, but I was also casting with my large cooldowns to save everyone because everyone
AOE
was dying.
incoming.
But that was just my bad because I didn't realize that I was gonna get the arrow.
It's still the same thing with me in this phase. If I have the arrow, put my ass against an actual wall, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I
Like,
did.
it's called the outside wall, which means that it's not the walls in the middle of the room, it's the ones like on the outer room.
Yeah, not the created walls,
Yeah.
but the
AOE
actual
incoming.
walls.
Yeah. I hate that there's more than one wall. Because then people are like, which wall? That wall? This one?
I mean, can you blame them?
No, I don't.
But a lot of other people do.
Phase 2.
We lost people again.
The monk again.
Jesus, dude. Which one?
The healer. The
Is
one
it
who
the
was making coffee.
Whitram?
Which one?
Whitram?
Yeah, that guy.
How did I get silenced?
You were standing in the way of somebody who had the beam that pushes them back.
Ah.
It'll silence you.
Dude. Like, this whole group's done the same mechanic more than one time. How are people still dying from the same mechanic?
Not paying attention ever at all.
Big Bang is when we gotta go in, right? Or portals.
I believe so.
Prime
Portals.
shelter.
Shit, dude. Imagine if I wasn't here.
Well, fuck, if you weren't here, I wouldn't even be in this to begin with.
True.
If anything was, if it was like last fucking night, dude.
Oh my
Nothing
god,
to show for it,
the
baby.
the fucking sword dropped, dude. That sword is so rare. You should look at it, see what it looks like. Too bad it's strength only.
Fuck.
Yep.
That thing's dope. I got Tome of Earth Warder.
Nice.
Isn't that a quest item?
Yes, that's the skip. So once you get 3 of those,
Oh fuck, we're going to the last boss.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. I don't know how this is gonna go. I know that there's bombs, and those bombs scare me because I've gotta get things and do things.
Who won the sword? One of the warriors. It's a strength sword, so it's only priests, or not priests, like a paladin, warriors, and I forget.
Alright, so this
Oh, definitely.
let's talk this
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
what do you think?
About the boss?
Yeah.
I don't know how this is gonna go. This group is, not my favorite.
Well, I think that
But-
if it fails once or twice, we should just bounce into something else. I mean, it's
Yeah, we'll
already
see.
1:30 for me.
Right. We can always do just this boss. You know what I mean? Like, some other time this week, tomorrow, or whatever, you know?
Yeah, because then I could actually get time to watch. I ended up watching a 2.5 minute video on all 3 phases, and it's very obvious to tell that he talked about every mechanic, about the cones and the arrows, and wanting to get eight of the small things to get your haste and stuff before you get the 3 to come back, but I get all that, but then the bomb part is where it's weird, because like you got to get into that other world before your bomb goes off.
That's only if you pick up the bomb, though. Because you have to physically pick up the bomb, and there's only 2 that spawn. And usually there's people who are designated to pick them up. So.
Okay. Why did
Yeah.
I get stunned? Because I was in a
'cause
circle.
the balls that the big enemy guy, like, shoot out, will stun you if it hits you.
Okay.
These guys do it too. Also, that warrior got that sword, and then he just dipped. He was like, I'm good. And then he left.
Oh, those balls. Yeah, I mean, fuck, why not? You said it's rare, right?
It's very rare, yeah. I've only seen it drop once.
Soulbound, I'm assuming?
You can trade it after 4 hours, but only certain classes can really use it, so.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if it was BOE.
It is not, because it's, loot rolls. It is not.
Watch me.
Oh, yes. You're right, you're only gonna get the BOE stuff if you actually loot something yourself.
Correct. Like if it's from, like, the random mobs and
Yeah.
trash and stuff.
Yeah, like the trash that you get. Like, I just looted this trash. If there was, epic in there, I would get it.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna have enough healing for this. This boss is so incredibly healing heavy, it's not even funny.
Do you want to just bounce?
We can try. It's just the monk is, like, fucking making excuses for every single times.
Yeah, we're losing a take. Let's just
Fuck.
bounce.
Okay. You done for the night?
No, we can do something else.
Uh, okay.
Unless you're done.
I'm gonna say some stuff real quick.
To the team.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna flame the guy? For being trash? I need to get some flight stones.
I pretty much just said that, like, I'm like, sorry, tank left, my buddy left, and then I was like, but honestly, I've been carrying this fucking group this entire night, so I don't really think that we'll be able to do Sark. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. I think, I don't think I've really done any, like, mythics or anything.
You want to do keys, or do you want to do old content? Because we can still do old content if you want.
Like, get that mount.
Yeah.
So how about we go swoop that mount, and then, do, like, a key?
Alright, that sounds good.
Is that something you're interested in doing?
Yeah, we can do a key. I'll probably tank if we do keys.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You can, have a little bit of freedom on whatever character you want to run it on, instead of having to do heal to get us into a group. I'm just putting stuff into, the auction house really quick to make
Okay.
up for everything. And then, is it something where I can just hop on your dragon?
Um, I will show you where to go, and then you can hop on a dragon. Because we have to use a teleporter, so we switch characters.
Okay. Alright, now what I need to do is I need to find enhancement. Wait, there's nothing in the auction house to enhance a headpiece? Hello?
I don't think so.
I thought there's
I don't.
something you could add to make a socket.
Neck pieces. Oh, if
No.
you're talking about adding a socket, that's from Vault. If you don't want to take anything from Vault, um, what you can do is
Oh!
like take the fragment tokens instead of that, and then you can add a socket to any piece that you want. It's different.
Fragment tokens?
I think that's what they're called. Forget.
What, uh, for Unis? Who the fuck is
That's
that?
me.
Okay. For wrist, what is it, isn't it good to get,
You
leech?
should. Yeah, leech is gonna be your what you want for your wrist. I think everyone really pretty much takes. Oh, you know where we should go? We should go to the Catalyst so you can get your tier. Because you only have 3 pieces of tier right
Yes,
now. So
yeah. That's what I was thinking about when you said, that. Yeah. Because then I actually have 3 pieces, so if I got 4, then each time you gain Seething Fury, I gain 15 Fury.
mm-hmm.
And then that's like the last stat. Or, whatever it's called.
Yeah, it just gives you a bunch of extra fury and shit.
Okay. I have to follow
Hmm.
you?
Yeah, you can jump on. I think.
Nope.
All right. You know what? Come with me.
Yep,
Because I'm gonna
you're
show you
gonna
how to
show
turn
me
that
where
on.
to do it.
Talk to this lady and say I heard something about helping my fellow adventurers, and then you enable passengers.
Thank you for sharing.
But you can jump on, so I can take you.
Does it show as like a...
Yeah, you should have a little wing up on your buffs. It says ride along, where it says a member of your group can ride along on your Drake.
I don't... Maybe I have to be on the Drake.
Yes, you should. Yeah, you have
Yes,
it. I see
okay, it is.
Alright, jump on.
Yep. Is it long enough to where I can grab a smoker? Probably not.
No. It's
Yeah,
right on the corner.
I was gonna say, I bet it is fucking quick.
But you can grab a smoke when we go to the other raid, the old raid if you want, because that's a little bit of a ride.
Oh yeah, here we're doing tier gear.
Yeah.
Tier
Do this,
gear.
do this first.
What? Hey, there's a question mark here.
Yeah, talk to him.
The catalyst boon. Oh.
We serve order until we meet again. Good day.
Okay.
And then see this. You see, click on it,
Yeah.
and then it says you insert a season 2 eligible item. And then you can, once a week, you can turn one piece in. So you should have 3 charges.
Yes, I do.
And then your tier pieces are going to be your hands, feet, leg, chest, and shoulder and head, I
Hmm.
think. There's 5 slots, but it'll tell you.
Uh,
So, like,
does it matter which one, or should I just do the highest item level one?
um, I would probably do your boots, just because they're already champion. So those will be fun.
Okay.
Because your chest is crafted, so you don't want to do that.
Chest, yeah, chest isn't even an option.
So I think boots turn into tier, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah. So then you'll have your 4 pace, and then you
Wait,
can.
yeah. Yeah, Kingslayer.
Mhm.
Kingslayer Gators.
Yeah, and then it should have like the set bonus listed underneath it.
It
4 out of 5.
doesn't.
So maybe
But
it's hands.
not until I craft it. Do I cancel?
Let me check. So it's gonna be your legs, shoulder, head, hands, and chest. So it is hands. Okay, yeah, it's hands. So hands is the only one you have eligible because you have a crafted chest piece.
Yep.
So you have to do your hands.
Yep. They're still 421, so as soon as I upgrade that to 4 at 8, it'll be 424 as well.
Mm-hmm. And it'll transform into the raid gear too, so you'll get the appearance for the raid piece.
Okay. Okay. Fucking A. Sweet. Cool.
So now you have your 4 set, which is going to be a bunch of damage.
Yeah, because it increased by 15%, stacking 5 times. So that means I beam 15, 30, 60% I beam. Fuck this little thing up right here, man. I'm just kidding. All right, this is the one that's gonna take a minute.
No, 1 sec. We're gonna go to a different zone real quick, and then I'll take you. It'll be a faster ride, or it'll be a longer ride because there's no dragon riding. So.
So I can still, but I won't be able to ride with you then.
You can, because I have a 2-person mount.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hang on a sec.
You're
Hi,
extra,
Jojo.
extra.
Yeah. Oh, that was my bad. Hi, Jojo. Hey, you crying? What do you want?
Oh, I don't have this. Remember?
Oh, Jesus. Uh, you know what? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna jump on my mage, so I can just teleport us.
Okay.
Hi, Jojo. My little baby cat. She's crying. What do you want? Want some attention? She's like
Maybe.
underneath my desk, and she's just like meow 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 meow. All right, come over to me.
How are you in the exact same spot I'm at? Okay. That was weird for a second. Donde, donde?
Here, take that. Great. I could.
Oh shit! This is like where Naxxramas is.
Yes.
Is that still a thing?
Mhm. You can go run it. Okay. And then hopefully this will work. But jump on. I want to make sure we don't phase out real quick. Because once we leave the major city, I don't know if you're going to fall off like you did last time. Alright, we should be good. Do you want to go smoke?
Okay.
This will
Man,
be a little bit.
brings back memories looking at all this shit. Because this is like the very last expansion
Yeah.
that I did anything on. Mm, mm, mm. It's funny, everything's being Oh, there's incense over there for summer scorchlings? Ooh. I tried adding a freaking thing to my mods to show that stuff, but I don't see them on the map. I don't know if I did it wrong, but it shows the add-ons there. Weird.
Good job. So cute. So weird.
Damn near Nixia. Uh, oh yeah. Damn, that's a big dragon. How much health does it have?
405,000. He's scaled down, so.
Is it a Nixia?
No, it's a Sarth. Wait, Sarth? Satharion. It's a. I don't know his lore very well. Uh,
Yeah. What? That is insane. dude just went to hit a like he went to a golf range and they had a plastic tee, like a driving range, and the guy hit underneath the golf ball and it like swept the tee, and then the tee somehow like retracted right back and the ball just dropped right back on the fucking tee. Christ, dude, the things people do these days just blows my mind. Wow. Unfucking believable. What? What?
What are you tripping on?
I'm watching the cheaters in Overwatch are fucking running rampant, and the quote unquote anti cheat must be like a fucking sloth that just sits in the office. Because like there's blatant spin botters that are like making their way up to like masters and shit. Bef- and like or streamers that like, you know, have 500, 600, 7,000 viewers. Oh,
Yeah.
on my way back.
Okay.
But what sucks about, or I'll wait till I come in. What sucks about the rampant cheating in Overwatch is even if they're not in every match, since there's so many people that see it and it doesn't get banned, as soon as someone's like beating them or, you know, doing better than them or something like that, they instantly say, oh, it's a cheater or something like that.
Alright, you
Alright.
can go fuck them up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna let you figure this out yourself.
Aren't there like whelps and shit?
You can go, just go do it.
Alright, we'll figure it out. Okay. Oh, we can skin it? I kinda wanted to skin it.
Open up the chest in the middle of the room.
Okay. Why would they just leave these here? Get Dragon Eye bag. Is it in the satchel? I didn't get him out. How did you get it?
It chooses one person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's like just all the loot. Alright. Ta-da! You got it.
Cool. Thanks.
Mhm.
I'm special. Yeah. All right. So you want to do a key on your tank? You said
Sure.
I can probably do one, and then I'm gonna probably be good.
Okay.
152. Thanks.
Mhm. Being a mage is so convenient.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wait, what are legacy loot rules?
It means that you can loot anything from the dungeon. So, like, it, there used to be a thing called personal loot, and like, because you notice we didn't roll on anything, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So the way that it works is that legacy loot rules is that like you'll just get like anything. So you could loot like mail, leather, plate, and cloth, no matter what like your class is, and then
Mm.
it'll just give you like whatever, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's what legacy loot is. It's just legacy. It's just like old content. So it'll just give you like whatever. Sleepy boy.
So did the raid finder loot headpiece have a fucking socket on it then?
What do you mean?
Well, cause the raid finder, I've got a 127 stamina and 33 crit sight socket on it.
I don't know. I need to go to the catalyst though, so give me a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Because I haven't gotten any tier from for this character. I haven't raided at all on this character. I was just waiting for catalyst because I didn't want to raid on a tank yet because I don't really know what I'm doing in a raid scenario. I should be able to get 4 piece though. I did get 1 piece of tier out of vault.
Didn't you say mastery is better than versatility?
Let me check.
Oh, I mean, assuming it sounds like the enhancements are just the same as it is in my character, because it looks like it's crit strike, haste, mastery, versatility, leech, speed. And attributes are
Versa
agility, stam, armor.
Versatility is gonna be your lowest stat. You don't want any verse, pretty much. You want a lowest amount of verse possible. Oh, I have crafted gear. Oh well.
Hmm. Hmm. I wonder if this is better than that. I guess I can't tell. Um, are you watching my stream?
I don't have it pulled up. No.
I
Sometimes I don't know. It makes my brain hurt. Sometimes I
oh
just have
no,
it minimized because like it's
no, it's fine.
easier.
I've got the obsidian seared slicer that was shadow flame crafted, but um, if I took it off to put that bladed visage on in
I have
order
it
to
pulled.
gain 262 crit strike and 103 mastery, 131 mastery, or something. I guess I don't remember. I think it was an okay move though.
Are you talking about your one-handed axe?
Yes.
Can you mouse over it again? It takes the stream a second, and then compare it. Hmm. Yeah, you pretty much just don't want that axe anymore because it's haste versatility, and the other pieces that you have so much crit, and crit's gonna be
Top
your top
thing.
your top. So you don't want to trade crit for haste verse because you don't want any verse.
Okay. So then if I sell this, then can I get a different piece of Shadow Flame crafted gear?
I'd have to look it up to see like how to get I don't know if you just sell them or like what.
That's all good. I
I
uh
don't know. I don't know if you make it if it's just like that's it, like you just have a piece of gear and you can't really get back anything.
that's so cool. I wish I could fucking put this on to just the appearance. The Titan's outlook that came in from that dungeon we just ran.
Yeah. One of these days we'll get you some uh
Like
we'll need
some cool looking stuff.
yeah. Hit shift P on your keyboard and then go to collections and then go to sets and then go to filter under sets and then I'm watching your stream. There's a little bit of a lag, so hit sets and then hit not collected. Make sure not collected is checked,
Hmm.
and then it'll show you all the different raids and stuff, and like all the different like sets you can get as a demon hunter. So like it'll tell you the name in like bold letters,
Uh-huh.
and then it'll say like where it's from. So like trading post, um, Zerlek Cavern, Shadowlands Season 3, Sanctum of Domination, like the raids and stuff like that. Go down until you see. Oh, where is it? Um, Fell Reaper Vestments, which it says Antorus the Burning Throne. Should be a little bit farther down.
Uh-huh.
And then hit, like, look at the mythic version of that. There's mythic, and then there's heroic, and then there's normal, and then there's raid finder colors. I like the raid finder color, and I like the mythic color. But we can get you that if you want. We can work on that. Like that's a thing that we can get for you.
What?
That's one of the best demon hunter sets in the game, and if we can get the appearance if you want.
The Fierce Gladiator?
The Fell Reaper vestments.
I was just there, and why did it disappear?
I don't know.
The green one? I don't
Yeah.
know how to make it to change it to a oh, right there. You said to mythic?
So there's mythic, heroic, normal, and raid finder. They're all different colors. So
Whoa.
you can run it on different like difficulties and get like the different colors. But I like the raid finder color like a lot. It's really pretty.
That color green.
Yeah, I love that color green.
I kind of like the mythic, but to be honest, one that I
The
saw
mythic's
pretty
gonna be cooler.
instantly that I liked is the Skybound Avengers Flightwear, and that's just in Vault of Incarnates,
Yeah, that's from the last raid. It'd be pretty hard to get
because not many
because
people run it.
there's not many people are running it. Anything that's from old expansions, you can actually just solo it, um, which is fun. Um, you can solo old raids if you know how to get there. Um, so a lot of the times it's just easier to just run it yourself, but we can always just do transmog runs. That's like a thing in a game that people just do. So you can like join people and just go run old places for transmog. And then get those sets for transmogrification. So if you go and you get all those sets, you can't use them because they'll be like item level like 45, right? But you can
Right.
collect the appearance and make your new armor
Look
look like
like
that
it.
set.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right, right. Because all I
So
gotta do
like
is put it on.
right, so it'll be like fucking cool. Like you'll look fucking sick.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
want
love
to
that.
do that, but I
I love
might
transmog.
also just fucking get one of. I really like the Celestial Observer ensemble,
That one's fun.
but
I have a good set on my druid that uses a couple of those pieces mixed with some other pieces.
yeah, I don't know. Looks kind of cool, but kind of not. The
Yeah, it's a good
wings are
time to buy
kind of
them.
cool, but kind of not.
Yeah, there's a couple of like really good sets that I like the Demon Bane armor from
Look,
like Tomb
oh,
of Sargeras.
this dude's weapons look cool too. Mac War. Jesus Christ. I just like
Oh,
things that move.
those are the swords that you saw earlier with the.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he's gonna do a fuck ton of damage because those swords are awesome.
He's
Yeah,
got two.
that sword is ultra rare because it's like auto attack damage has a
Wait,
chance
no, it's
to
just
proc.
oh, he's got one real one,
Yeah.
and then one transmogged.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
So they match.
Okay, I see. And I'm over here looking like a bitch. I don't even have my fucking gear matching because I just put that one thing on.
Oh my god, it's been a while since I
Watch your
tanked.
step.
This is a 7?
Yes.
Oh man, I probably should have. Maybe after this I'll try to switch my talents around.
Run.
Holy shit, this man's doing 177,000 damage per second. I think he's ripping aggro off of me. Oh boy. That's fun.
What's this thing? The fuck is that?
I'll pass your story along.
Run.
It's crazy that there's been a bunch of freaking DDoS attacks this week. What's this?
Oh, I know.
Oh,
Oh, it's the fucking the affix where you have to like dispel or like interrupt beings that come up randomly. It's called incorporeal.
Run.
While in combat, incorporeal beings periodically appear and attempt to weaken
Attack
players.
taken.
So if you see one, try and kick them and stuff.
okay.
Interrupt.
Because if they don't, they give you 100% reduced haste.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Almost there. Okay. I don't have a kick.
That's okay.
I only have
You should
my
have disrupt.
Yeah.
That is a kick. It's an interrupt.
Oh, okay.
Watch your step.
2, 1.
What the hell was that countdown for? Lord.
We'll remember you.
Yeah. It's
Your new
mine.
dragon.
It's mine. I claim it.
Watch your step.
Yeah, 'cause see, I can get damage off on fucking mobs, but I just... You're right, my single target damage is like half, if not
Attack totem.
less than half.
Run. Interrupt. Interrupt.
Yeah, I sent you those things, and then the first one I sent you is Mythic Plus, and the second one I sent you is a raid build. So try them on the target dummies, for sure. Try the Raiders trading dummy, and then you're gonna do the AoE trading dummies to see, like, the different builds, because it'll buff things, and it might take some things off your bars, so you just gotta be careful.
Right. Yeah, definitely can't just do it and go into something new, that's for sure.
It'll change around your build.
Um,
Our paths shall cross
import, so I just copy and paste that code right there, where it says paste loadout code. Oh fuck, I'm sorry. I was literally looking at that thing.
Run.
Probably getting yelled at in another language right now.
You're fine. That's his macro, so it's not saying anything to you. So when those things come up, you have to disrupt them with something, not disrupt, but you have to stun them with something that'll incapacitate them for more than 20 seconds, so they'll go away. And then once they're incapacitated, that's it, like, you can't knock them out of it. So the thing that Demon Hunters can do is that they can use Imprison, so you can target them and then hit Imprison, and that should work.
Run.
But I can do it, and there's other things that other people can do, so like...
I don't even know where Imprison is.
Imprison is gonna be like one of your things that you like need to have on your bars. Imprison and Chaos Nova are like your biggest things for like stunning and stuff.
Yeah, I don't have either of those on my bar. What was the other one? I got Chaos Nova.
Imprison and Chaos Nova. Imprison's gonna give you, it's gonna incapacitate a beast, humanoid, or demon for 1 minute.
Okay.
So that should help out. Alright, they heroed, so make sure you're using all of your cooldowns.
Defensive.
Alright, make sure you're using blur, because you have a dot on you.
Yep.
Oh, that's good damage.
3, 2, 1.
Holy shit. You're not wrong. This freaking Chaos Nova is amazing. 30%
Yeah, Chaos
chance
Nova
to
is like huge.
Well, it hits everything. And it gives me a 30% chance probably per person to get a lesser soul fragment. That's insane.
Attack totem.
2, 1.
I got him in prison. Sweet. Nice. Cooldowns 45 seconds. Dude, that's so badass getting fucking full health. Oh shit,
Yeah.
I'm about to pull more.
3, 2, 1.
Attack totem. Interrupt.
I'm just pulling really big because the other DPS here are fucking cracked. So.
Yeah, I see that.
Watch your step. Interrupt.
Thanks, guys.
Hmm?
We're just doing some mythic. Mythic before bed, basically.
Attack totem.
We got the whole raid done except one boss. I got one of them in prison. Looks like the other guy got the other one.
I got him.
Oh yeah.
The other imprisoned guy.
Yeah. You're that other guy.
That other dude.
I didn't see what our DPS was. I mean, I saw one. Obviously, is the Hoyer. Dagon Hoyer.
Watch your step.
Two, one.
I got the one.
Watch
Okay,
your step.
prison's probably gonna be one of the best ones for this affix because it's only got a 45-second cooldown, so it's pretty quick. For large stuns go.
Yeah. Yeah, that is really, really long. Feed my mouth. I'm fat.
Green mouth.
Three, two, one.
Run out.
Watch your feet.
Nice.
Shockwave.
Three, two, one.
Run. Shockwave.
What?
Oh. Well, keep going.
Invisible invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Bastards.
It's alright, they're not too bad.
I'm kind of offended though.
Rude.
Run.
Three,
Damn, I did 89k.
one.
That was a big burst.
Teddy bear!
We're gonna die.
Oh,
You
teddy
bullshitting.
bear. Why do you do that to me? And
Personal.
there's a bird?
Not the birds
The fuck did I do to deserve this?
exist.
I know. Makes sense too.
By the way, the top DPS just did Beacon of the Beyond, that trinket I was telling you about, and it did 500,000 damage within the first like 2 seconds of the boss.
The one from,
The last boss.
yeah. It's insane. I'll be able to give it a go tomorrow, hopefully, or next time, whenever the next time is
Yeah.
that we play together. I don't know what like what day, what the fucking day holds. Might play
Watch your
Overwatch.
step.
Might not. No.
3, 2, 1.
Interrupt. Watch your feet.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
I fell.
Oh. Uh-oh. That's no good.
Yeah. About the about the falling part. I don't.
I don't know how you get
Run.
back up very easily.
Dude, there's hyenas. Oh my god.
You might just have to die and run back.
Okay.
Going without you.
Watch your step.
Oh fuck.
Run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
Watch your
time.
step.
I'm just so tired. I almost just forgot about the skip part where you go up and around.
Almost.
I don't even know if I'm going the right way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I am.
probably
Okay.
you're probably fine.
How'd you guys get around? You just run around him to the right?
Yeah, hug the wall.
Watch your step. Run. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your feet. Interrupt. Interrupt. Run. Watch your step.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Watch your step. Watch
Oh
your
my
feet.
god.
God damn it.
Healer's dead.
Yeah.
Watch your step.
Which I shall be dead shortly.
Interrupt.
Make sure you use your stun abilities. Gives you health.
Interrupt.
I just tried to. There's some help.
There we go.
3, 2, 1.
He'll pick him up.
Evoker got him. Yeah, fuck this tank, dude. You're right.
Watch your step.
What the fuck?
Attack totem.
What's this thing just floating around?
It's a big silence, like nasty shit.
Has it always been like that? Or is it just higher key?
Attack totem.
Oh, it's always been like that. Uh-oh. Healer disconnected.
That's okay.
Is it?
Watch your step.
I hope so. Oh, we're almost done.
Yeah. Attain a Mythic Plus rating of at least 750 during a Dragonflight Season 2. Hey! Woo!
Rats.
Ooh, 411. Rat walkers. See if anyone needs them.
Do you want him?
Do you need them?
Yes. My boots are 408.
Do you need that too? Whatever she's offering?
It's male.
Oh, well, fuck, I just hit the inspect button. I'm, like, exhausted. Okay, trade. Yeah, there's no need for me to get those.
Oh. What's your item level now?
419.
Damn, look at you go.
I think
You're
it was like
almost...
417 at the beginning.
Yeah, you're almost to one of my alts.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Almost.
I'm getting there. If I could get some more blight stones, but I'd have to do heroics to get that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably the quickest way, at least, to get it that I've witnessed. Oh shit. These look so cool. What's the wild soul enchant?
I think it's like blue-ish.
Do you know what it does? Like IRL? Like for
No.
real?
Just for color.
Oh,
It just makes your weapon like have a cool effect on them.
kind of make it feel like a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, it works. I kind of feel like a big deal. I've got a lot of these. Got 13 whelping shadow flame crust. What do you do with them if you're not gonna like once you get to where you don't need that stuff?
Sell them. They give you a good chunk of gold.
13 for 65 gold.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Not bad.
lot. That's not bad.
It's not bad. Especially since you're just not gonna use them anyways, at least. Because before Blizzard would be like, like you can't sell them because they're important, you know. But now you can sell them even if you can't use them, which isn't really something they usually do.
Where do you get Aspect's Token of Merit? It says Dragonflight Season 2.
So if you click or not if you click, when you click on your vault, like on Tuesday, and there's nothing in there that's an upgrade for you, you can get a certain amount of those, and then you can buy things from the token exchange by the vault.
Oh, right here. Volcanic Sculptor. Add a socket to a Dragonflight Season 2 item that does not already have one. Can be used for helmets, necks, bracers, belts, or rings.
Yeah.
So I
Mm-hmm.
could use that and put that on there. Or
Correct.
I can buy a couple of Worms Shadowflame crests that I can't even get in for the raid yet. Like,
Mm-hmm.
cause the mythic's I'm not high enough. No shit. Get a
Yeah, that's.
thousand gold.
I think you can get one per slot that you filled in your raid. So, like, if you've done like 7 bosses and you've done like 8 keys, you can get like 6 of them. I think 6 is the max amount you're allowed to get to, but um, I
Yeah.
usually don't. I mean, usually gear is better, but if you
Mhm.
really want a socket, usually only want to put a socket on your headpiece if it's like one that you're gonna keep for like a long time. Heroic raid is like heroic like hero hero level is probably the stuff you want to put sockets on because that stuff you're probably not gonna replace. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because the hero stuff goes up to 441, so that's heroic raid and stuff.
Yeah. So go champion then hero.
Yes.
Veteran champion hero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hero
Shit.
is like four. It starts to like because like I have a hero piece, and it's 437, and it's not even max upgraded. So
So you're saying all I'm gonna do is copy this, come to here,
import.
import,
Mm-hmm. And then you can name
shift,
it
control P, control P.
whatever. Yeah, if you're importing something, like what I do is I'll put like experimental Mythic Plus or experimental raid or like make sure you can differentiate it between like the normal talents that you usually use, right?
2, 4, 6. I only changed 8 things, but maybe
Yeah.
that makes a big difference.
Right.
That's for the raid one.
Mm-hmm.
Damaging an enemy before they damage you increases your critical strike chance by 12. Ooh, I could see that because you're usually not getting attacked.
Is it the Mythic Plus build or the raid build that
This
you're
is
looking
the
at?
raid build.
Okay.
Unbound Chaos. Activating Immolation Aura increases the damage of your first Fell Rush. But I don't use Fell Rush.
Fell Rush is good for movement and it also buffs you a little bit if you take those talents. But like it also helps because usually in Rage you're going to be moving around quite a bit, but you can also flip like what side of the boss you're on and just do it like that, which is pretty easy. I don't know, the Demon Hunter in our guild, it's like he moves around constantly. He like never stops moving. So
And then this is Mythic. Ooh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. That one's 11. And I had gained one ability. Sigil of Misery.
yeah, it should be like a disorient. So
Yeah,
it's the same thing as your um
in prison.
Chaos Nova. It's the same thing as your Chaos Nova, except you can when you attack something that's been disoriented, it knocks them out of the disorient. But if you attack something that's stunned, it doesn't knock them out of stun.
Oh,
So disorient's good though because it could like knock a couple of casters out of casting something. So like if you know like in that dungeon we were just in, there was like certain pulls where we were doing like what's it called? Where there was like 4 or 5 different dudes that were like casting something. So if you were to do that right after doing Chaos Nova, they wouldn't be able to cast anything for like a solid like 6 seconds, which is huge. So you don't have to take stuff like that, especially if it's on like your normal tree, because I think that's the one on like your Demon Hunter tree and not your Havoc tree. So it
Mhm.
just depends on like what you're like. If you don't want to take that, like it's not a huge deal. But if you want to weave that into like your CC abilities, like go for it.
Yeah. Well, it's cool because like these changes really aren't like the myth like both of them really didn't add much into my rotation. Like it didn't because when if it's a new ability, it adds it to your action bar right away, right?
Yeah, but it might change like what you want to prioritize. So like during raid, you might want to prioritize like immolation aura, and then like during Mythic Plus, it might have you like prioritize like eye beam. You know what I mean? Like like one of the a lot of the changes it might be making are like passive buffs, so that some things might be like less powerful in raid.
Hmm.
Going through and reading your talent trees and seeing what's changed is like huge too.
Okay. All right. Well, I will give that a shot.
Yeah.
Um.
And then I always recommend going over the training dummies too and like swapping between your builds and then going towards the single target training dummies versus like you know, the
Yeah.
the grouped ones. So,
Yeah. It looks like it's also they're giving you plus 50% experience too.
yeah, that too.
Fuck. Well, all right.